Welcome back to Tomb of Fate. This is session 21 entitled Chimera Spire. Last time doesn't matter in these games, it's West Marches. But we are post uh, storm season, which was a large storm that passed through, and wouldn't you know it, in real life we're currently suffering from some storms around about where I live. I'll be keeping an eye on that throughout the night, but if the stream stops suddenly, um, yeah, that's why. Um, so, to the point, to the matter at hand, there was a very large call for downtime. The way this is working is not terribly great, so I will probably reform it for the next time, just to be sure that it does kind of work with the community. It seems kind of the calls in like posts for notifications isn't exactly the best methodology. So I do want to make sure that we're working in a way that's coherent and able to work through. I believe that each one of you, though, were good folk. I think with the exception of Cronus. Yeah. Everybody else was a good lad and did see the thread pop up and post in it. So checking, Romulus, you had stated during the downtime of the storm season, as everybody was battening down the hatches and staying, dry, that you were going to continue your study with Benson, finalizing the secondary clock, allowing you access to the second shelf. You also put a single point into befriending Mainwin, which is your first point into it. And then you also copied some spells. Now, to gain access to the next Benson material, you do have to finalize learning all of the spells that are on the first shelf, and then have at least 5 of the second shelf spells to move forward from that. And today is session 21. So that means that you would have 19, 20, so 2. You have 2 downtime points for the beginning of this session. How would you like to spend those? More Mainwin?
Yeah, because I've met all the requirement for spells for Benson to go to his next thing, so
Okay.
I'll do 2 more to main one to put her up to 3.
Okay.
But next time I can just not have a dark mark.
Yeah. So that just so you are aware how that works. If you are getting her and you don't have a dark mark, she's going to basically give you a balance. So the next time you gain a dark mark, she nulls it. But if you have a dark mark when you get there, she's going to remove it. Good reading ahead on that one. Cool. Make sure I've got that inserted. Gonna be 2 points. And hey Elizabeth, welcome to the chat. Do me a favor and post in all caps if like a tornado is hitting nearby, since you don't live too far out. Uh, that'd be most appreciated. Uh, I am trying to keep an eye on it, but yeah, obviously I'm scatterbrained as normal, and I'm running a game, so that's probably worse. Romulus updated. Let's go ahead and do, I believe, Nyx, you were easy peasy, and you've actually been on a quest since.
Yes,
Um, that was section 19 that you were in, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have had any downtime points for that, and you would have not gained any for playing in it. So that means you just have the 1 point for session 21. Do you want to go ahead and just keep that on the tome?
Oh, yeah, correct.
Okay. I will 1, 2, home. All right.
That puts me at 14 of 16, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm not going to fully notate. I just put a shorthand on there. And then we have Halvard. Storm season. I believe you completed the tablet, giving you a +2 strength. You established the Rorney Tower camp, which people have been utilizing since. and you put 1 point towards acquisition of Angel Corpse. I haven't finalized your entries in Storm Season yet, but I will at some point. And then this is before section 21. Creating. You have 2 points. How would you like to spend those?
I think we'll just send those two to befriend Bunder, which I think brings me up to 3 that I've spent on that.
2 points, and then that'll also give you a fun trick. So when you get to 2 of 4 with Bunder on his friendship, it grants you access to a master-crafted weapon. So pick a single weapon that you have, whatever weapon you want, and then you'll add a +1 to the damage characteristic in that.
Let's do the halberd. Let's go for maximum upside.
Halberd is locking in with the halberd. Okay, we'd love to see it. Yeah, so you should be able to modify that on your own. If you need help with that, let me know.
I'll let you know if I can't figure it out.
Cool. And then last but not least, Zergo. I'm checking. You said you might have messaged me in DMs. I'm double checking that.
Here, I'll reply to it if I can.
I think we back and forth
Actually,
a
I'll just,
shit ton about
yeah,
the.
I'll just pin it real quick. I just pinned it.
Okay. All 6 to learn. Okay, so cool. So I'm just going to copy and paste this info for now. You spent a lot of time with Ramilda, learning new instruments. This will also open up to you access to her second tier once you've got 5 of the instruments learned. And I'm going to post that here. Oh, wait. I think it mentions in the initial. I guess not. So yeah, at this point, with Ramilda, Zergo, if you wish to continue your kind of training with her, her next lesson after you've learned 5 of the instruments she has available, it's going to be an 8-point clock. It's called Practice with Ramilda. Yeah, if you want to, the 2 points you're going to have at the start of this session, you can put towards that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Sounds good.
Practice with Ramilda, 2 points. Those 6 more, and you got it. Cool. And you would notice that you're not the only person who's spending a lot of time during the storm season practicing with Ramilda and kind of training with her. You would also become very familiar with Urut. If you're not familiar with Urut, Urut is played by Chandler. I don't think you two have played together yet. And Urut is a painter who is very musically gifted from what you've been able to tell. But the 3 of you are kind of working well together, and you're learning a lot about the instruments that I think the ones that you chose are the ones that Urut favors as well. So, yeah, very interesting, very cool. And then real quick, just to kind of give us each, because some of us haven't played with some of the others, right? Or we all played with everybody.
No, I think I've only played with Zergo.
Okay, so
In this game, yeah.
Then, since you spoke up first, Daniel, go ahead and just describe your character, and I'll go ahead and post a picture there.
Nyx is about 3 foot tall, like under 100 pounds. This cute little Lorwyn changeling. For a while, he was appearing as a human, about a 6 foot tall human, walking around the manor fort, usually with his hood pulled up, because he has a problem changing his eyes even when he changes form. More recently, he's just been walking around the manor fort as a cat, as a black and white tuxedo cat with those same eyes on his face.
Perfect. Brent, go ahead and give us a quick rundown of Romulus.
Yeah. So, there we go. Romulus is roughly about, I think he was 6 feet tall was my think. Yeah, 6 to 7 feet tall, whatever. Yeah, 7 foot tall. Sorry, weighs about 200 pounds. He's got like a very crappy, like, he's trying to grow a beard. It's not really working out for him. He's always dressed in like pretty regular clothes. He did wear some awesome pauldrons for a while, but they're gone now. And he's always got his head in the book, either writing stuff down or reading stuff. There's really no in between for him. He's generally friendly. He definitely has spent the most time with Benson, so if you've been to the library, he's definitely been there a long time.
100%. And then let's go ahead and do Zergo Jr. Oh, Zergo. Sorry, Zergo.
So Zergo is 6 feet tall. He has more of like a lean build, and well, he's wearing a, more of like a tribal get-up, and he doesn't smell the best. He's here for fun, and I mean the real king of the show is Zergo Jr.
Can I cut in real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely smell better than you have for a long time. If you've been hanging out with Romilda in the Storm Season sessions, yeah, there's no way that you've been allowed to be as uncouth as you have been. That's definitely, it has been bestowed upon you how to personal hygiene. So that is something I want to make sure you're clear.
Will we take those? Yeah, he just learned how to read common.
Prestidigitation. You're clean.
Zergo, stand in the rain, please.
Yeah, just step outside for a second. Take this and move it about your body a bit. What is this? It's bubbling.
This is called soap.
Probably trying to eat it. But yeah, he's just here for a good time, and the cat steals the show and does not listen to anything he tries to get it to do.
100%, we love it. Zergo Jr. Is the Pact of the Chain familiar that Zergo has traveling with him. Okay, so then last but not least, Halvard.
Halvard is a Goliath. He's about 7.5 feet tall, big muscles, broad shoulders, gray skin with a kind of mottled black lines that many Goliaths have. He wears now Eversol plate mail and Gambison. Carries a heavy pack with a giant stack of weapons, many of which are pole arms.
Perfect. Your group has set out after the storms. You are basically moving out with Nyx, who is basically just returning back after the last company of yours descended into Coppercleft and has gone on to other tasks. Your goal is to return there and continue to clear it out of the bandits and brigands that are kind of contained within. When you approach Coppercleft, it's kind of niched in a grouping of like rocky hills and structures near the Lake Lorade's southern shore. Coppercleft gets its name due to its color. It has kind of a ruddy tone to it, and there does appear to be a kind of large divide that kind of cuts through into the center of this structure. Nyx would guide the way, showing that this leads to a small little ringed area with the stone inside of Coppercleft and kind of on the outside structures appears to be kind of like a growth of stone that's forms out to be very hexagonal shaped and kind of forms like small little platforms and pillars. There are some worked stone materials inside of this space, namely what appears to be kind of a stone shield that kind of blocks view of a staircase that descends into the mountain, or the cairn rather, a little rocky hill proper. You take the stairs down. It leads to a area where the lake's water seems to be coming through under like inside of tunnels and underground ravines that are passing into the space. Large waterfall that descends downwards. You work together to kind of get to a point where a hallway leads down to a dragon temple. There does appear to have been signs of combat and fighting here. You heard that there was another white dragon in Coppercleft, and this is presumably where it was. On the southern side, there is a kind of entryway, like the entryway to this temple was actually from underground, and it appears that that has been caved in, but a hole has been dug out to allow you to move through and to that space. After that, you get to a point where there does appear to be a camp that has been abandoned very recently. There are still some bodies of dead goblins present around the area. It looks like there was a very quick skirmish here. You're able to hop over what appears to have been a pitfall trap where a portion of the structures that this camp was built on that kind of hover over this underground like lake. It kind of dropped in. Across that, you would come to a point where you see the following. When you come out of the camp area and move to this kind of space, you would see that there's like a very large open cavern with light spilling in. There's mists that kind of roll throughout the space that appears to have kind of come in from above. It's misty outside. There are bats all throughout this cavern. You can hear them fluttering and moving about, hunting, etc. In the kind of rocky structure at the top, you can see glints of purple light, which appear to be kind of like glowing stones that are set inside of the roof of this place. Directly ahead of you, on a narrow path that leads through these rising up stalagmites, you would see that there's a massive tower that appears to have formed of a stalagmite, and it seems to have pinkish and white lights kind of glowing from inside of it. Nix, on your last approach, you decided not to enter in through the front door and decided to ascend the kind of side of the structure and enter in through a tunnel that appears to have been bored into the tower by some large subterranean tunneling creature. If you wish to go that route, or with the keyring that you have, again, the party will always have the quest items for quest locations, but you have the keyring that you acquired or that your group acquired last time. So, do you want to go to the front door and use the teleporter that you know is there, or do you wish to ascend up the side like you did last time?
I'll present that to the party. We didn't go through the front door, so I don't know what's up there. We went through the side. We left a rope.
What did you find going through the side?
Oh, there was a tunnel, and then we broke into what looked like jail cells, and we were able to go through that way.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll be well armored from the front, maybe they'll be well armored from the jail cells expecting a breakout. Hard to say. Halvard will look to the rest of the party for a decision.
We can we see if the rope is still there from where we're at, or do we need to get closer? I don't hear you. Did you guys hear him?
John, if you were talking...
I muted myself while you were talking, so I started spitting. Yeah, the rope is still there. It doesn't appear that there's anybody who's noticed the rope. It remains. That was the question, right?
Yeah. Well, the rope is still there. That's probably a good sign, right? Wouldn't they remove it?
If they knew it was there, I'm sure they'd get rid of it. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. I'm down to go up the rope. I'm up to go up the rope also.
Is everyone else good with that?
Yeah, sounds good to Zergo.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we start, as we get ready to head out, I'll just cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Okay.
How high up is the
About 30, 40 feet.
the rope? 30, 40 feet all the way up? Okay. Dang, not going to work the way I had a plan for.
Okay. So, still continuing in the narrative beat, instead of just going through all these maps. You make your way through the tunnel. You come to a point that Nyx highlights. It appears that the unworked tunnel that was kind of bored through by some burrowing creature has cleft against a stone structure, bricks that you can see, and it looks like those bricks have been maneuvered If you're familiar with stonework, you would see that it looks like they're not like uh, mortared. That's the word. Thank you so much. They're not mortared together. It looks like they were just kind of set. Perhaps they were mortared at one point, but they've been broken of that connection. But if you kind of stealthily check, there's no sound coming from the prison area, and you're able to kind of maneuver through the wall and back into the prison room. And you would know that your last conflict in this space was directly above you in the kitchens and servants' chambers. And if you want to ascend that way, we will go ahead and move us there. Now, you should see a lot of the map, and that's because the Nyx is telling you what is what. And he'll kind of, highlight, well, to the left of us, there was a larder, a washroom, a big open hall that they had a bunch of different foods on. And to the right, there were some bedrooms. And you can see that on your map. You should be able to, anyway.
I can't, because
I cannot. I just see
presumably dark vision.
Oh my god. I swear.
If the area is if the area is totally unlit, then yes, that is correct. Halvard can't see shit.
It is not totally unlit. You should be able to see. So a little bit, anyways. I am going into your token. I am satisfying this once and for all. Vision 0, basic vision, does not have dark vision, right?
That's correct. I should not have dark vision.
I'm going to highlight you with a torch. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Updating token. Do you see?
Nothing has changed from my perspective.
So you do not see this?
I can see the tiny little stairwell we came out of, the light inside of the stairwell, and a little sliver of light coming out of it that hits something right.
How about due north? Do you see light this way over here?
I can see that, but none of the intervening space.
Yep, those are unlit. That's good. That's working perfectly then. Okay.
Alrighty.
Do you need a light source?
Yes, please.
Did you cast light on him?
I don't have that spell.
I can suddenly see
give him a
part of the
lantern.
intervening space.
Oh, a lantern?
Yeah, a bullseye lantern. It's already filled and lit. I'm just gonna pull it out of my cloak and
Yep.
give it to you.
I probably have a torch. If a hand is
Well,
required, I can just use
No.
a torch.
For a bullseye lantern, you can fasten it to your belt.
Yeah. So you
yes.
can use both things.
I will happily accept that, and I might go buy one of those from Kenji.
You can keep it.
Later.
do not need You
All
can
right.
keep this one, so you don't have to buy one.
If you want to trade it eventually, that's fine. But for now, the light source is there. The technicals don't matter right now.
Okay.
So in this space, there's a door to the left, there's a door to the right, there's a directly up ahead. To double make sure, people, you aren't seeing anything great off to the left and the right, except for Daniel. You do see the great off stuff, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Because you have been here. Okay, I understand how it works now.
I see what I have seen last time.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't see anything extra in the room because I didn't go in it.
Yeah, you can go in the bedrooms, right?
Yep, and all I see is presumably 3/4 of the hallway, except for the blacked out part that's
Yeah.
not lit.
This little spot here, yep. Okay, so however you'd like to proceed. What I will note is as you come upstairs, not sure whether to be stealthy or quiet, but having the Pass Without a Trace kind of still emanating around you, what you'll notice is that outside of that bubble, you do hear what sounds like clanging and kind of like movement coming from the kind of western side, where the Nyx is telling you that the kitchen was.
I think there was a bedroom or someone. There was someone on the door on the right as well.
By themselves? Maybe we take them first.
Yeah, we can look in. We can look in. I'll creep up to the door and listen.
Okay.
I'll be right behind you.
No sounds on that side, other than kind of like, the sounds from over to the left are a little bit overbearing. You can also hear goblinoid speaking, but like the goblin tongue, but you can't hear the words for certain. think of it like a conversation that's being had a good distance away. Occasionally you'll hear like a syllable that kind of inflects a little bit higher than others, but you're not able to make out the word.
Can I open this door?
Yeah.
Just to look at.
Should be able to. Pause.
Oh.
Do you have stealth
Yeah.
trained?
No.
Go ahead and just roll a d20 for me. No bonuses, just a 20-sided dice for me.
Oh no.
So you come around the corner, like trying to be stealthy, and your big, just goofy face and everything kind of like peeks around, and then we look at it from the goblin's perspective, and he just happens to be looking at the direction for no reason. He looks at you, goes, "All right, what?" And he'll let out like and then you'll hear another goblin behind him go, "Ah!" as they apparently are prepared to fight you. I'm going to go ahead and create an encounter. Go ahead and roll that initiative.
Clicked it. Did it take? Yes. I have alert in case anybody wants to swap initiatives with me. If you happen to roll worse than a 7, I'm sorry, but also I can improve you to a 7. If you'd like me to go faster, that's also
Yeah, you all rolled right inside the same bunch. You switching is not going to change anything. You're all right in the block, in between the majority.
Can I get a Zergo Junior token?
Yeah.
The goblins rolled so well on initiative.
I should have cast my mage armor before we came in here.
Probably.
It was my fault for not stating I was sneaking. So
I am willing to say that you would have done it on the prep since you've done it on the prep every time before today. Brent, I am willing to be nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't do it. He's not nice to me on Sunday. Be mean to him.
Your grudges are your own, sir. Run your games and murder them in them. Okay, let's see.
Tonight is our time to die.
Okay. This guy here is surprised, so he's not aware of the fight. This guy here is surprised and not aware of the fight. This guy here is gonna make a perception check. And I've set the DV at higher than that, so he is surprised and unaware of the fight. This guy here is very much aware of the fight, and he says, "You!" and rushes forward with a knife. He's going to target Nyx. And he's going to stab you. Maybe. No. And that will be it for him. It'll go to Zergo.
All right. I assume I, obviously hear the combat, and so does Zergo Jr. And he's gonna immediately fly for it. And Zergo's like, "Zergo Jr., wait! It could be dangerous." He moves up as Zergo Jr. Just flies past the Goliath. Let me measure this really quickly. So he was here. That's 10. He has 40 feet of flight.
Yeah, he can get right into the same space as Nyx, I believe.
All right here.
So if you go, if that's a possible place to stand, I can get into the corner and maybe push him away from our squishies.
You're gonna see a flying cat fly right in front of your face, and then try and attack this goblin.
And a quick narrative beat while you're doing that. Halvard, Zergo, probably not so much, but Halvard and Romulus, you both hear him rush forward, yell, "Zergo, wait! It might be dangerous!" And then in response, you hear from the door to your left, "Ah! There's someone out there again!" And holy shit. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see the damage. So you kind of like see Nyx, you're kind of like whew, guy rushes forward with a knife, you kind of bat it away, and then a cat kind of floats over your head, and you see it just swipe down, and there's this, like, burst of energy that throws the goblin back as he kind of ragdolls through the hallway. Alright, Zergo, anything else?
That is it.
Halberd, you're up.
Do we want me to just stand and ready an action to attack somebody who's going to come through this door?
Yeah. I got
Alright.
this.
Jeez, I've accidentally closed the door. Alright. I just want to move the character. Oh, god damn it.
It's about to get cramped in this hall.
If you press a left and right on your D-pad, or up and down on your D-pad, it'll move your token. If your
Yeah,
token's...
I had the roller selected. I had to figure out how to unselect it.
Oh,
we're
weird.
there now. I'm
Okay.
gonna move over here and ready. I think I'm gonna swap over to the pike, and I'm gonna ready an action when somebody comes through the door to attack them. Specifically, an enemy comes through the door to attack them.
Okay. End your turn, and then Nyx, you're up, and like I mentioned, you can't see it on the token map, but if you, narratively, you would have been aware, because you peeked out. There's a guy north of you that is present.
Okay. Can I just go ahead and do the wild shapes?
Already, we're just going into it, huh?
Yeah, why not?
What do you want to be?
A lion.
Sure.
Are you telling the truth?
Well, this time. I'm not a cheetah.
I have to go.
Tornado. No.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, hold on. So, vision, 60, update. Do you see with the lion?
Yeah, well, I have it all selected, so I just moved it all
Okay,
together.
cool. You can squeeze, but because of it being half your size in total, it'll take you 4 squares of movement to move through this. Also, because you are squeezed into this hallway, you have disadvantage on attack rolls. Creatures attacking you have advantage. You're squeezing. You're too big for this hallway.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, this is fine. So I change it to the lion. I say, the Nyx is upon you! So that's 1.
So it's going to be... So yeah, you can only move 1/4 of your movement
That's fine.
in that
I
narrow.
think that was those 4 squares.
Okay.
Oh, they have a move speed of 50. Damn.
Yeah. So you kind of hop forward a little bit.
And then I will...
End your turn.
No. I will roar at this guy.
Oh, okay. This is new. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even going to roll the dice because I was already frightened of you. Like, that wasn't even... I mean, if you want a mechanical, like, guarantee of it, like, we can do that. But I'm just letting you know that, like, I was already going to roleplay that. Wow. You know what? Because I rolled enough to actually beat it, he's really stupid. And the thing I was going to do, I'm not going to do. This will be stupider. All right.
That's fine.
Done?
Yeah.
Romulus.
Okay, so he's guarding that door, so my plan really isn't needed for what I was gonna do there. So I'll save the spell slot. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything in here though. Still. I'm gonna use my adrenaline rush to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
Use ability. And then let me target myself so I can get... No, I didn't do that. Anyway, 2 temp HP is what I have. So I have an extra 30 feet of movement for my bonus action. Oh, I see a guy. Okay.
You do not
cool.
see a guy. There is a huge ass lion in the way. Because he is squeezing, he blocks line of sight, and he also blocks movement. You see a
Gotcha.
lion butt. You see...
See a lion, but
Well, it's actually...
With a cloak ability.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably covered with a cloak that's, like, slightly oscillating. However,
yeah.
you use your bonus action to turn into a lion, so I don't think it is actually billowing yet.
No, it's not. It's not billowing yet.
Alright.
It's going to be though.
Gotta keep you
Okay,
on.
well, I only see a lion that way, so I wanna move the last bit of my movement here,
Okay.
and just ready in action to firebolt whatever comes through the door.
All right. Go ahead and end your turn. That's this one, right? Yep. So you see him kind of like, "Huh, huh, huh," and then pull out a crossbow and shoot you with it. Lion. Bang. He has advantage because you are squeezing.
Oof.
Crit.
Oof.
14 damage to the lion. And then you see him back away, kind of like notch into this back corner as he's like getting ready to fire another one. He'll end his turn. You hear some movement and commotion from inside of the door on the other side there, Halvard. There's definitely some goblinoid screaming that's happening therein. It sounds like there's one voice that's definitely louder than the others. Like there might be a leader or a boss that's on the other side. And the door opens. Go ahead and take your ready to actions, folks.
Alrighty. I'll let Romulus go first because mine might move the goblin if he survives.
Firebolt misses. Shot a little higher than expecting.
All right. Now I need to target the goblin. There we go.
Just like singes the top of his goblin hair. And then a pike kind of like whoosh. Just impales this little guy probably. Let's go ahead and see that damage. I think you'll kill him. Oh, no, he's a minion. He's dead.
Oh, yeah. 14 damage, and whether he survives or not, I'm pushing his body 5 feet back.
Yeah. So yeah, his body goes like sending off, and he's a dead one. Dead. And then it'll go to the other dead one, which is underneath a lion. Then it'll go to Zergo.
So I can't see through Zergo Jr., but I assume that all he sees is a lion's butt.
Yeah, and he can't move, even though he's tiny. It's still Zergo Jr. cannot move through the lion either.
You need
Okay,
a cardboard
well-
tube for that.
Now,
You know, Zergo's gonna move up here to see what's going on in here
okay.
because I just watched a fireball whiz past my face, and then
It's- See the last kind of like moments of a goblin being flung back by a pike, slamming onto the ground with a bit of a blood splatter, and then you would see behind that a goblin with a crossbow trained, and that goblin is actually reacting off of the last turn, so sequence. Hold on, let me make sure I've got this right. Yeah, so he would be shooting at Halvard. Because Halvard opened the door and he ready in action to shoot anything on the other side. So boom.
I didn't open the door.
You didn't step through the door, so you'll have cover, and that would put your AC at 23, I think, with 3/4 many crits. So,
Such is the nature of things.
damage,
Big.
probably.
And
Not too bad.
medium.
Manageable. Okay, so then Zergo, you would see that crossbow goblin, that sharpshooter back there.
Yep, and he's gonna have cover against me, right? Or
If you pop into the doorway and shoot, he won't. He's not standing in a defensible position.
So realistically, how wide is this? The
About
hallway.
7 feet.
Or,
6,
7
6,
feet?
7 feet.
but so if I go in there, I won't be in.
No, again, you can move. You can kind of move into the doorway and then just move right back where you're standing, and
Okay.
take the shot.
Yeah, I'll do that 1 second. I accidentally got.
Split, move, and shoot.
Yep, I'm gonna walk up and try and blast the guy. Let's see. I've been only using the cat for a minute. Let me see if I remember how to do stuff on Zergo.
Waiting for the failure of a roll. Wow.
Yeah. Well then.
And then
You first-
roll a d20.
D20.
Yeah.
Ready?
Are you Eldritch Blasting out of an implement, or are you doing it from components?
Uh, I
Do you have like a spell focus?
since I'm packed with the blade, my spell focus is my weapon. I'm pretty sure.
Then your weapon's condition will change from whatever it currently is to 1 degree lower, as the magic from the blade actually like causes it to like rupture in the weapon, and you can see flecks of metal kind of flying off the edge of the blade.
That's how that works. And I'm trying to read that really quickly to make sure that's how that works. Back to the blade.
All right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would have been using my weapon as my spellcasting focus because that just seems like a very Zergo thing to do. So
Mm-hmm.
it is my masterwork longsword, I think it was.
Yeah, so its condition will drop down from standard to fine, I believe.
Okay. Alrighty, and that is going to be...
Can you move Zergo Jr.?
I cannot see Zergo Jr. Let me just move my token.
Do you want to move him to you is the main thing.
I mean, if Zergo Jr., if he can't get past a lion, he probably would come back the other way, especially hearing an Eldritch Blast. So, yeah.
Got you.
He'll go underneath my legs and pretend like he's going to listen to me next turn.
Albert.
Alright. I'm going to move up. I don't see anything here. I'll swap over to the flail and shield and get in melee with this archer and smack him. That was a 22 hit.
That will. Oh, sorry, you moved up into adjacency. So, real quick, hold on.
Unless something happens before.
Go ahead and roll damage. I'll say it's happening simultaneously, but when you move into that space, you'll actually see kind of like pocketed in the doorway another goblin with crossbow, and was basically hiding in stealth. So they're going to have advantage on their attack roll here.
I deal 5 damage.
Okay. Whiffed it, absolutely botched it, just pre-fired a little too early. When you hit the other one, the 5 damage will not drop him. He is still standing.
Exciting. He is sapped then.
Yep. Next attack
and I will spend my bonus action to second wind and heal.
Okay.
I was hoping clicking on it would just do it. There we go. And I probably needed to be targeting myself. That'll get me back up to full, though. And that's my turn.
Okay. Sorry, just checking my weather shenanigans. Looks good. Okay, cool. Halvard done. Click end your turn. Next, you're up.
I'll cast Starry Wisp on this guy.
Okay. And you can cast cantrips while you're a lion?
I can cast Starry Wisp, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, like, the wisps appear and kind of slam into the wall behind it, and you see him kind of, like, tucked behind the door there, and kind of like, ah! Do you want to advance, or no?
No, I'm just going to move back.
So you'll move... You'll still be hanging out the edge there?
Yeah, I don't know why it's struggling to pull the lion over.
Because of the walls. Okay. Cool. Since more than half of you is going to be outside of it, you won't have cover. Go ahead and end your turn. Romulus?
Yeah, seeing the lion back up, I still can't get past him, so I'm just going to go this way.
Try to move one at a time, because you have to move around your ally.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Oh, hit the wrong button. So 5, 15... can I target this guy here?
Yeah, you can see him.
Making sure. Yeah, I'll firebolt at him. Normal roll. Heck yeah. Normal damage. 5 damage.
That'll finish him. Yeah, you put the bolt right straight through and hits him in the face. His head ignites on fire. You can hear kind of this like as he starts running and slams into the wall to the south.
And that's my turn.
The goblin in the back call will go ahead and let loose another shot against the lion with advantage.
Not a crit, though.
Not a crit. Not a bunch of damage either. So I'm applying the damage directly to the lion.
I've been putting it on me. Don't
Okay,
worry.
cool. I think the temporary hit points are pretty close to the same amount of hit points, but you stay in the shape as long as you're conscious, right?
Correct.
Okay.
No, and the temporary hit points are much lower than they used to be.
Okay. Cool. So we're already
I'm not quite bloody yet.
okay. Got it. So that is going to be his turn. He's going to remain back there, reloading the crossbow. He's actually going to pull, since you shot like stars out of your mouth, he's going to move the door that he's near, kind of closed, so that he has 3/4 cover. This guy's dead just recently, deceased. This guy is going to come out, see the situation. The person who stands in front of you, Halvard, is probably the largest goblin you've seen so far. And he is wielding a nasty-looking curved blade. And when he kind of looks at you, he goes, ha! And then kind of rushes straight at you.
Is he bigger than the bugbear we fought?
How is this guy not on the initiative? No. He's still goblin size, so he's still small. But it's like,
Okay.
he's yoked.
Okay.
Yeah. And this little guy should have actually popped out here. He's going on. He did not get on the initiative docket somehow. I don't know why. But yeah, he's out. The goblin boss is going to move up to you, and he is going to multi-attack using his scimitar twice against Halvard. Attack. And attack.
Thank God I switched to having the shield out.
So he gets one cut in of the 2 cuts that he kind of swings at you. What you'll notice is that once he does so, he kind of like shifts his grasp on the weapon and kind of places it on top of his shield, taking a more kind of like serious or precision-oriented stance. And then the damage will be 4, and I'll apply that to you. This goblin's dead. This goblin's dead. It'll go to Zergo.
Alright, seeing the new enemy, the cat's obviously going to try and, escape. Zergo's going to put his leg in front of it and then quickly fire at it.
Okay.
Stop the cat in its tracks. Not firing at the cat, by the way, gotta specify.
Yeah.
And he's going to try an Eldritch Blast. I'm not sure if I'm targeting the dead one or if I'm targeting the
If
living one.
I'm seeing it right, you're targeting this guy here. Let me go ahead and just move the dead guy out. I think everybody's targeting the dead guy.
Okay.
I'll move
And then
him
I will,
down.
try and Eldritch Blast again,
Okay, hold on a second here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so he is going to go ahead and use redirect attack. You see him kind of like in his posture, kind of like stop for a second, and then he kind of like presses the sword into like the nook of his arm with the shield and kind of presses it, reaches over and grabs a hold of the goblin sharpshooter and drags him out in front of him, and the bolt slams into, shoots at and misses. I guess I have to determine, yeah, so I swap places with him. And the swap will not provoke opportunity attacks, so there's now a goblin sharpshooter in that posture instead.
That is really cool.
All right.
That's cool.
We should give that ability to the cat.
So he can put you in the way and just take no damage. Yeah.
That would be in character for the cat.
Zergo's like, finally, I have a purpose. I'm a sponge.
Funnily enough, they both have the exact same AC and HP.
Right. One of you just wears it better. That's all. Halberd. With the flail, obviously the boss is out of range, but his minion is now in range.
I have good news, everyone. I can just swap over to the halberd and try to hit both of them. So I'll swing at the one that's directly in front of me first with a halberd.
Okay.
Try out this mastercrafted thing. That's looking like maybe not.
So as you kind of like whip the weapons around and pull the halberd out, you kind of like raise it to the side, and then as you kind of try to get a sweep, it's like you're in a tight corridor, and you kind of catch it against like a hang up on the wall, kind of maneuvering it back around to try and lance this goblin who's very clearly just jumping away and laughing in your face.
I'm supremely disappointed but unwilling to spend an action surge, so I
will take my failure in solemn silence.
I guess I will stand here and end my turn.
Yep. Next, you're up.
I think I'm back the Nyx icon up too far. I can't see down the hall to make sure that the goblin's still targeted.
Oh, it's not letting you see through the cat. That's really funny.
Yeah.
I see why. I just figured it out.
Hey, there it is. Okay. Start this one more time.
Okay. So he has +5 AC because of the cover I said he had. So that'll slam into the door.
And then I'll just back up somewhere.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. End your turn. Romulus, you're up.
I'm gonna firebolt at the minion.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20.
I'm not gonna firebolt.
Do you cast through an implement or do you cast with a focus?
I would assume I'm using a focus.
Okay. Whatever the focus is, go ahead and reduce its quality. Yeah, because you failed. The saving throw there. So yeah, reduce your focus's condition. And then end your turn. Alright. Obviously very much still afraid of the lion. Well, he's not actually frightened, but he's not stupid. He's going to maintain his position, reload his crossbow, and just like hold the door like a tower shield. His crossbow pointed out, ready. So if the lion or anything else appears around that corner, he's going to shoot him. And then it'll go to a dead goblin, and then it'll go to the goblin minion, who is going to take the disadvantage here and is going to shoot the crossbow into Halberd. 18 will hit.
Yes, an 18 currently hits. Because I'm not holding my shield right now.
Yeah, so as you're kind of like clumsily like getting the halberd back into a position where you can get ready for a second attack in this next few seconds, he hopped back away from the halberd's first strike, pulled up the crossbow, and just slams into your armor and deals 8 points of damage.
Oof.
Then it'll go to the boss, who, seeing that, goes, and you see him very quickly, like, rush through the side, and with that scimitar, just shoots for the back of your leg, going for the back armor, like the opening gaps of the armor around the knee and area. Seems like he's trying to hamstring. He will have advantage on this attack.
That's unfortunate for me.
That'll hit.
Especially unfortunate.
Damage roll is normal. He deals 5 points to you. And when he kind of like rushes in, like it's not a deep cut. Like he gets the blade kind of like wedged in between the plates of the greave, like the thigh and the like lower leg, and kind of catches a little bit of the meat, but again, not as much as I was hoping with my rolls. And yeah, he's done. Dead goblin. Dead goblin. Go ahead, Zergo.
Alright, well, Zergo, after missing twice, is definitely embarrassed, because he just missed in front of his son. So he's going to look down and nod at him and say, "Go get him, Zergo Jr." Zergo Jr. is going to fly at him. And I will be giving him one of my luck dice. Let me remove that from my thing. Where is that at? That it? I'll just remove it on my sheet in a second. Yeah, he's gonna swing on him. That is awful.
Yeah. So the cat rushes forward, and you see him kind of like after he runs through and does like that power sweep behind, kind of spins around, raises his shield up, and then the cat just kind of boom, slams against the wooden boards of it, and you can hear kind of like as it's trying to get through and murder the goblin beneath. That's it for Zergo.
Yeah, that's it.
Halvard.
Halvard is gonna try once more with the halberd, still targeting the sharpshooter first, but obviously we can cleave into the boss
if we hit.
If we're successful.
Yeah.
Well, if we hit. Survey says.
Yeah, that'll work.
19. All right, and let's roll some damage.
That'll kill. The cleave states as follows. On a hit, the second creature takes the weapon's damage, but don't add your ability modifier to that damage unless the modifier is negative. You can make this extra attack only once per turn. So you'll make a second attack against the goblin boss, and then if you do damage, it'll be sans the ability modifier. So let's see it.
Alrighty. Normal attack against the boss.
Yeah.
Probably that misses.
You kind of like raise the halberd up in that last point, and when he jumped back, he fires the crossbow. You take the shot and just push through it, slamming the halberd down, and then swiping up and around, using the height of the roof to kind of create a fulcrum point as you cut through him, spinning it back up to come to the goblin, whose shield is up blocking the cat, and you think you've got a clear strike, and you see him kind of just roll forward into the cat, away from your attack, so it slams into the ground right behind him. This little motherfucker is quick.
I'm gonna use my bonus action for my last second win.
Okay.
And I forgot to target myself again, but I'll be
totally
healing
cool.
Another 10.
Go ahead and just modify that manually. End your turn and go to Nyx.
Did I hear anything last turn from the goblin down the hall?
Yeah, probably like a heavy breathing, and you'd also hear the crossbow being loaded back and being prepared.
Okay, and I can't see what's actually behind me, right? Like those goblins that they're fighting?
If you can see it physically on the screen, yes, you can.
Okay. I'll just start with this one then.
Yep. Kind of like this weird caddy through the doorways, like passing through the hall. Yeah, you've got a shot. Yeah, so the bolt kind of flies. That guy wasn't the target, though. I think he's dead. No, yeah, he's not dead. He is dead. He just died.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I forgot to mark him as such, so that's my fault. But yeah, the boss would be invisible to you. So if you want to use your action for something else, you can.
Oh.
Move slightly so that you can hit the boss.
No, I don't think I can't move through anyone else through these text spaces. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just revert back to myself as a bonus action.
Okay. You should be able to delete the lion. Let me know if you can or can't.
I don't know how to delete it.
Okay, just hit delete while you're on it, and that should do it.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, yeah, I could see it from the lion body. I couldn't see the other goblin from Nyx.
Gotcha.
It's fine. I'm just going to move here.
Yeah, I'm going to take my ready to action, and I'm going to shoot you.
Do it.
I wasn't taking the hide. Oh wait, no, I did take the hide action as a bonus action, so I will have advantage. That'll work.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
All right.
Now shoot him.
Okay. Same question I've asked everybody else. Are you using a focus or
it's
no?
a focus.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20. See if you break it or it's fine. It's fine.
I might only go to roll tonight.
That's it for next.
On cover.
Yeah. Romulus, you're up. Also, you can fire from cover for future reference.
I can't see down the hall if I'm right here.
Yeah. You can tuck out. I mean, I'm okay with it, so long as you've got them targeted. But yeah, Romulus, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt at the boss. I'm gonna miss.
Yeah, so he kind of rolled towards the cat, and as he's popping up, you're kind of like aiming, trying to get around the cat. You fire, and then as the shot's coming at him, you see him just kind of like close up real quick, slams against the shield. Done with your turn?
Yep.
This guy back here is going to reload the crossbow. Still not sure what's going on out there. He's going to take and ready the action, and then he's going to take the bonus action hide. So he's going to actually shift a little bit in his placement. Okay, ending his turn. Dead goblin. Boss. Okay, so the boss is looking at the situation. Kind of in a bit of a gamut here. 2 spellcasters, a wild feral Sphinx of Wonder, and this big old Goliath. I'm trying to think where I go here. I'm kinda of a mind that I'm gonna have to go less precision, more attacking accurately. So I'm gonna use my multi-attack feature instead of my precision attacks, and then I'm going to target the cat.
The cat is more dangerous than me.
Well, would he know that though? I know that. Does he? And I don't. In all honesty, I don't think he does. He hasn't been hit by it yet, so I'm gonna go for the Goliath.
He hasn't been hit by me either.
Yeah, but you're like a known quantity that just murdered his friend. So, okay. Attack number.
Self-defense.
Look, we're not looking for
Jr.
motive. We're looking for like what happened. Like you did kill the friend.
Yeah, he didn't see Zergo Jr. kill his friend in the other room.
He didn't see that. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. Anyways, as he comes to bear with you and you're kind of moving the halberd back in between you, you're able to kind of catch the blows as he's kind of swinging them out from below. That's it for him. It'll go to Dead Goblin, and then it'll go to Zergo.
Okay, Zergo is getting a little bit irritated that nobody's able to hit this guy, so he's just gonna try and cast a spell and hope he doesn't, miss.
Yeah.
He is going to cast a spell.
Eldritch
He
Blast.
missed almost every. No. He missed almost everything with every single attack with this last time. He missed. I think he hit 1.
Scorching Ray.
He's gonna try it again.
Okay.
So forgot how that one works.
3 nat ones right here.
You'll target him, and then you'll do Scorching Ray, the attack. You'll click it 2 additional times after prompting the spell. Or, yeah, you'll just click attack 3 times in the chat. Just click that button 3 times.
I'm going to move up so I don't have the... What's it called? So he doesn't have the cover.
Yeah, sure.
Starting off strong.
One of those looks good. 2 of those look good.
I mean, see, technically it rolled the other dice
2
over,
hits.
so
It rolled it back to a 2. You did see that, right?
we don't talk about it rolling back, okay? We only talk about the good one. And then, I need to roll damage one more time. Where is this thing? There it is.
Okay,
Nice.
so you kind of blast into him from the side, and when you do, it kind of hits him kind of just below the shield on the first one, which causes him to like turn his back to you, and then the second shot kind of hits directly in and causes him to bleed all over the ground. He looks panicked now, Halvard, kind of looking at that situation, and he also looks like he's keeping his eye to the left, like he's going to dart back into the kitchen. Halvard, you're up after Zergo ends his turn.
Nope. Sorry.
It's okay.
He's not going anywhere.
Well, I mean, if you're as good with this Halvard as you think you are, let's see it.
We're gonna swap to the flail. Make a swing. I don't know. Maybe he is going somewhere. Does a 15 hit?
Doesn't.
All right. I want to position myself so I could maybe protect somebody, but it also might be funnier to stand between him and the door.
Yeah, if you want to rotate around him.
He'll provoke an opportunity attack regardless unless he disengages, so I think I'll probably just stay here where I can protect the cat. And that will be my turn.
Just in case you didn't know this about goblins. Next.
Oh, I mean, if they could escape without, then, you know.
Cure wounds on self. You're back in this game. I'll apply. Okay.
And I will make my cloak billow.
Okay. Roll a d20 because I think this is funny. Yeah. So you tuck behind the wall. You kind of like take the shot, and you're kind of like, heal yourself, and then you're like, and then your cloak billows, and you're and a bolt flies through the cloak.
My cloak!
So now there's like this little hole like towards the bottom. Done. Romulus, you're up. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's for aerodynamics.
Yeah. Air bolt. They're bolts. They're bolts.
I'm gonna shoot at him.
Yeah.
You know, the boss.
Go for it.
Hopefully I hit this time. It'd be nice.
Oh no.
Of course. Of course.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Yeah.
Yeah, your implement's fine.
Of course, yeah. I rolled the 20 after them.
This is twice that somebody has rolled a natural 1 followed by a natural 20.
It's very fun. It's very funny. I'm enjoying myself. I thought
We have rolled a lot of nat ones.
I thought this fight was going to last like 10, 20 minutes, and we are in it. We are in it for a while. The storm's basically done though, so good news there. Ready action. When you popped or when the bolt fired, you didn't see where it came from because he's still back that way. He has shifted position. He's going to take the. He's going to hide as a bonus action, ready as a standard action. Done for him. Then it'll go to the goblin boss, who is going to parting shot here. I'm going to go ahead and attack Halvard twice. Second attack will work.
I can't dodge them all. Only taking 3 is like dodging, though.
Yeah, so he kind of like, the first one he kind of like buries a lead, kind of slamming into the armor, then he kind of turns the blade, catches it just barely in between the grooves of 2 plates, and cuts. Then he just rolls to the side and will move after taking the nimble escape. He will slam the door shut.
Which door does he go through? The top one?
Northern door, yeah. And that is his turn. It'll go to more goblins of the dead variety, and then it'll go to Zergo.
Right. Trying to think of the like Zergo thing to do in this situation. Can I just hold an action?
You can ready an action.
Yeah. Can I ready the attack action with the cat?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
So
Yeah,
basically,
I think-
the cat is prepared to attack. Do you want to move the cat first? Because your action's already in action. So you could, I think when you move, you can move the cat, right?
Can the cat open the door?
No,
No.
No.
no thumbs, no thumbs.
Maybe it has an accessible door handle. You don't know.
Yeah, he's just built different. I don't know.
Is this dungeon not ADA compliant?
No.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm just gonna leave it where it is.
Okay, cool. End your turn, and Halvard, you're up.
All right. Halvard does have thumbs, and we'll be going through the door here, ideally.
Okay.
I'll over here, open it. Oh, the goblin is right here. Excellent.
Sorry, apologies. He is standing in the door. The door opens in. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check. It's free. It's just part of your movement. The DC is 10.
Oh, hopefully I don't biff this one. Survey says...
That's really funny. You hit the
got
10.
there.
So yeah, you're able to push the door open very easily. He's pushing on it at a lower weight, so you're able to kind of push more weight on the door very easily, and you can take your attack with your flail.
All right.
Dang, I was gonna add a random window to that door.
Now we're cooking with gas. Go ahead and let's see
roll
that damage.
That crit damage.
You kind of push the door open, lift the flail up, and you can see him going, wait, no, wait. Just absolutely ending him.
Smush.
He died.
And the rest of my movement, I guess, just take quick stock of the room. I don't see any other goblins in here. So I'll move down here and open up this door. Don't see any goblins in here.
Right.
And then I'll move back here.
Nyx, this one is very entrenched. Everybody else is done with all the other goblins, but you're having
It pisses me off so much.
you're having trouble with yours.
I'm coming to help you, but it might be a while before I get there.
The second you turned the line into that hallway, I was like,
I should have just kept moving up at that point, or just dashed.
yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, so I'll just like quickly poke my head out.
Okay.
Try to see.
So you'll have 3/4 cover, which means +5 to your AC. He's going to take the shot because his ready to action is on the trigger. So targeting like crossbow. He's doing so from Sneaky Town, so it does have advantage. The total is 19.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Norm. Bolt slams across your face, kind of cutting just above your big goofy eye. You're up to finish your turn. Oh, are you concentrating on something?
That might have been from forever ago. The Pass Without Trace.
Oh, I guess that hasn't fallen off, so go ahead and make a concentration check. You're still good, I think. Yeah.
All right, I'm tired of this fucking guy.
Murder him.
Ew.
He is hiding and tucked away, so he also has 3/4 cover. Hallway battles. Ice
Tower
knife.
shield.
Okay, jeez. That'll hit.
Boom.
Don't worry, I was tired of rolling ones too.
Daniel
I'm
said,
pulling magic missiles out of my hat every
it's
time
real,
now.
it's real power time. So basically, this guy goes, shoots you, kind of cuts across the eye, goes, and he's about to like tuck away, and as he's doing so, you're like, what? A bolt of like ice comes flying at him, taking the form of a blade midair, slams into the door next to him, and he kind of looks up at like, blows up. You just see him just ripped to ribbons inside that doorway. Perfect.
So angry.
It's not the way I wanted it to happen. Why couldn't you have died earlier? Ugh. Totally awesome.
Really ruining my really cool aesthetic I'm doing right here. You know?
Yeah.
I was a lion. You could have died to a lion. Could have been cool.
Too funny. Okay, that's the end of the fighting. Everything is dead on this floor. This place has been searched and seized prior. So there really isn't much in the way of loot. I will state that the Goblin boss does have a big bag on his pocket, or like on his belt, that is filled to the brim with coin. Um, if you want to take that, that's pretty much the only thing that's worth taking in this spot.
I'll grab it and we can divvy it up at the end.
Okay.
His sword wasn't anything special; it was just a really crappily maintained.
It is the nicest quality weapon you've seen in the hands of a goblin, so it was fine quality.
Which is to say, disappointing.
To add the coin, if somebody wants to notate it so I don't forget it later, it's a total of 50 gold.
50 gold. All right. I've written it down.
All right.
How many times can you use focus?
As many hit dice as you have, and if you have heroic inspiration, if you're wanting to use it now, it's no longer in a fight. So if you use it, you'll get the heroic inspiration. You can use it with your heroic inspiration and get back short rest recharges.
Oh.
So if you want to get back your second wins, you could use your heroic inspiration, spend focus, and take a short rest. Spending no hit dice and gaining 10 plus your con modifier hit points.
That's probably worthwhile given that I've burned both my second
Yeah, you
wins.
sure did.
I didn't burn my action surge, but it's okay. We can't use every ability every fight.
Yeah.
I'll go back to full and refresh my second wins.
Smart. Daniel, you're going to do likewise?
Yeah.
And what was the time duration on Pass Without Trace? 10 minutes or 1 hour? I can't remember.
It's 1 hour.
Okay, so it's still going. You're still Gucci on Pass Without Trace.
How do I heal a hit die?
So if you click on the ability Focus, which should be on the left side of your character sheet, or inside of your Use Features for your buttons on the bottom, and you click Focus, it'll just say to do it, and you'll do it. And then click on the healing and it'll roll the hit dice and spend it as well. And then I'll hit apply, but you didn't target yourself, so I'm going to manually add, or you can manually add 6.
Thank you.
And did it get rid of one of your hit dice? Yeah, it did.
Yes.
Sure. Great. Cool. Perfect.
Curiosity: is there another exit out of these rooms, or is this door the only exit?
They had notated there was a path to the north. It looks like there's a staircase that goes up into a cavernous structure from what they saw last time.
Oh, no, I meant like out of this door here, like where the goblins were.
It goes into a very large larder, or kitchen rather, area, and then there was a door that kind of comes over to here.
Okay, gotcha.
That door is locked from the inside, but it is definitely openable.
Okay. No. I was just wondering because my original idea was to arcane lock the door.
Yeah.
Get out after us?
They would have been able to come after. And then it looks like there's a bunch of papers on the wall there. Nix, since you were here last time, you have noticed that there are some that are different. And it looks like there are orders that redirected the guard from the entrance to serve as the cooking crew. Because you can speak Goblin, so you can read it. But yeah, it looks like the only change that has happened, according to this board, is they said, well, we'll just pull ourselves up deeper into the tower, or higher into the tower, and that'll be that. Okay.
Note the entrance is open.
Yeah.
What's this room here?
So that would be like a closet. It looks like it's mainly for cleaning. It doesn't look like any of the tools have been used in a very long time. What you'll notice of this space, it looks like it's like human-sized stuff that has been compromised for use by people who are not very cleanly. So it looks like the space is much dirtier than it should be, or than you would expect it to be.
Understood.
Because you're in a drow sanctum. Alright, so the next step is up. As you are making your way up, what you'll notice is that the space kind of winds. It goes up and to the left, and then it kind of snakes around and comes up to another point, kind of creating a circumstance where you're maneuvering to the other side of the tower, effectively, kind of up inside of this cavernous structure. And as you come to it, bear with me here. You're kind of put into a situation where you're single filing. I want to know who is first.
we want the fighter first, or do we want the cat first?
You can go first. I don't want everyone to get stuck behind me if I change again.
I'll go first then.
Okay.
Probably with shield and flail out instead of a pole arm, just in case we're surprised.
And then Nyx, and then Zergo, and Zergo Jr., and Romulus in the back. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
I'll actually sneak this time.
Yeah. If you'd like, everybody go ahead and make a stealth check. We'll go ahead and notate that. But let me go ahead and get you set to the scene.
Yay. It's ya boy. Stealth with disadvantage.
Is it still adding the 10 or no?
You should
I
be
don't
adding.
know, it doesn't.
You should be adding 10. It doesn't look like it is though.
Oh, do we get the skill trick from stealth as well? Do you have
Yeah.
it
So
trained?
plus 11. Zergo has it trained.
So that's actually a 24 from me then, which is significantly better than I expected.
33. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys are moving like a cloud of darkness through this space. So when you kind of come up these stairs, Amadeus, however, you kind of wrap around the outside, and then you can see like you're kind of snaking around. So first, second, third, and then fourth, right? When you come up into this space, what you see before you appears to be the body of something very large. It looks like it's been dead for a long time, whatever it is. So much so that it looks like it has mushrooms growing out of its kind of scaly, like, very strange flesh. You hear the sound of kind of like thunking and like thwopping. And when you first peek out into this space, what you'll see is there is a human, or rather, sorry, a tiefling, directly right there in front of you, who has kind of a bludgeon with like sharp edges, and they appear to be knocking mushrooms off of the body and kind of peeling back the flesh and putting it into a bucket at their feet. It sounds like, based on the sounds of it, there's probably 3 to 4 more individuals in this space. The worm in front of you looks like it's been segmented, cut up a bit, and is being utilized to harvest these very large mushrooms. And from what you can tell, that's what these people are working on. They're currently harvesting mushrooms and purple worm flesh. You are sneaking up on them. We are not technically in a combat until you start taking hostile actions, and then we'll roll initiative. But before we get to that point, you're currently hidden. For the first move into this space, as long as you don't take the dash action, you can move wherever you like, and you will not be spotted.
Go first,
How
Albert.
how big is the I guess
It's
how,
about 10 feet wide, and actually
Okay.
that'll kind of pause it to Daniel. You don't have nature trained, but you're not stupid. Based on size, this is the thing that bored the hole that you came in through.
there's only one thing it could have been, and it is this.
Yeah.
Do we want to? Do we have line of sight over top of?
I would say
corpse?
no, but you kind of see the hammer strikes and everything, so you're aware that they're there.
Okay.
Do we want to try to take this one out quickly?
This one, and then there's another one off to the right over here that I'm seeing just the edge of from my perspective that we might
So-
want to be cautious of.
The best way to do this, in my opinion, is instead of thinking of it mechanically, think of it like narratively. So, Halvard, if you want to, with the cover of like the shadow that's being presented by Nyx, if you want to sneak up behind it and go full solid snake mode, like and try, or Sam
Yeah.
Fisher if you prefer, if you want to go and stealth kill this guy, that's an option. I'm going to say that's an option.
I mean, yeah, I'm willing to give that a try. This one is basically out of sight of
Yeah.
the rest of them. So yeah, Halvard will attempt that if other folks have.
At the same time, I have a question real quick. Can
Yeah.
I cast Shillelagh with that, or does that like alert them?
Does it have verbal components?
Pretty sure it does.
As most spells do.
Yeah. So the best way to think of it is in Baldur's
That's
Gate,
good.
you notice how they kind of yell their thing. That's because they have to. Spell components are not a whisperable thing, because the words have power. So no, you would not be able to cast it without being detected.
Okay. Can I just also sneak up and then like pretty much ready my action so as soon as Halberd strikes, you just club it in the leg?
Yeah, so what we'll do is we're going to assume that there is an initiative on the table. But since you're acting in sequence, you're going to kind of order your strikes. That's fine. We don't have to roll initiative. So long as nobody's casting any spells and you're just going for stealth maneuvering. I assume Halberd will be first. Halberd, which weapon would you like to employ to try and kill this individual quickly?
Flail. In case I don't kill him, he'll be sapped.
Okay. And then Nyx, you are moving up. Do you also wish to maneuver with an intent of using a weapon?
Yes.
Okay, and what weapon are you using?
So it should be my staff. For some reason, it's still selected as a shillelagh.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. We'll just say you cast Shillelagh down the hole. Being persistent, you're going to get what you want. That's fine. Because you're cute. Zergo, do you wish to move up or have someone who is better at melee than you move up to help with the potential alpha strike here?
Yeah, Zergo is moving up with
Okay.
the cat, but he wants to show the cat how it's done.
Oh, right. Okay. So we're not going to get what... Okay. So I'm just kidding. It's going to be super successful. So your attacks are going to... Your attacks are going to be made with advantage, and because you have this person amidst these kind of like effort, and they are not prepared for combat, I'm effectively treating them as incapacitated, or like any attack here is going to be a critical. If it hits, is going to be a critical success, so you'll roll critical damage. So Halberd, lead it with the flail, and
I was supposed to roll with advantage. I'm pretty sure that hits, though.
Yeah. Well, roll it again, because it could be... Well, it's already a crit. Doesn't matter. So, Daniel, go ahead and give me... Okay. And then, Zergo, go ahead and give me your attack. Okay. Everybody roll damage with critical damage. That's all of it? Okay, cool. So, basically, in sequence, Halberd kind of like, kind of starts walking over. Zergo follows behind, loosing his blade, and Nyx is kind of like, low to the ground with a stick, right? Halberd very deftly throws the flail so it wraps around his neck and smashes him in the mouth with the flail, and then pulls back on the flail chain, causing him to tuck back. Just as that's happening, Nyx is swatting directly into the thigh meat with that shillelagh, causing the guy to drop to his knees, and Zergo's kind of coming up behind and just lancing through the back with the blade. The guy's face is absolute panic, but the big ball in his mouth forces him unable to like cry out or like let out any noise in agony, and the three of you kind of just very quickly just slip him to the ground, pulling your weapons away from him as he lies dead. In that moment, it'll go to the next beat. Romulus, you did not attack. You did not engage. I need everyone who is not him, and that includes the cat, to make a stealth check. You have plus 10, plus 11 if you're not Zergo. But Romulus, since you did not act or do anything, you just moved over to the worm where nobody appears to be. You're just kind of like...
Yep.
Okay.
They are over? I think so.
Okay. Okay. So Zergo should have a plus 10, so 18. And then it looks like the cat would have a plus 10, so 34. So once again, the cat is showing up on Zergo, styling, profiling, just being better at everything. But Zergo did get that tasty, delicious kill. Okay, with that, let me double check something here real quick. Okay, so it'll just be the 1. So I'm going to roll a perception check. Just because of proximity. Everyone else is going off of passive, so they won't get anything. I'll be rolling a check here. Perception. A roll. Okay. You make your spot, and you kind of hold that position, letting the body go. You all get close to the worm. There does appear to be kind of like a slight kind of look or gesture over in that direction, but the person who's closest to you to the left does not see you. How would you like to proceed?
Well, it's going to be harder to take out these two the same way, but I think we'll fare better attempting that than with the 3 on the other side. So
Oh.
maybe try and get the one
West.
that's in the corner if we get behind them. Like stand over here and like, drag this guy back and get him, maybe.
Bet. Okay.
If a spell
I'll probably
doesn't
leave.
have a verbal component, can I cast it silently?
Yeah, unless it says otherwise in the spell itself. Like some spells will say it does a sound, but yeah, that's like thunder, clap, or some other crazy stuff like that. But yeah, if it doesn't have a verbal component, it's just somatic and material. You're good.
Okay. So my question here is, would, in my thinking, if I cast minor illusion to make a sound appear like over here, would it distract this guy so they could stealth kill the
Yeah.
guy over here?
So what I'm thinking here is you kind of walk over to the group right here
Yep.
and kind of go on me, and then you kind of throw forward the minor illusion. And there's a moment where you kind of look over that direction. You see a question mark appear above that guy's head. He goes, "What was that noise?" And you see him just kind of wander over into the cups of the worm. Okay, so that's your action during the stealth murdering here. So Halvard, Nyx, Zergo, you're up next. Are you just trying to do the exact same move that you just did?
Yeah.
I think that's the
pretty much.
plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then give me exactly the same rolls. I just need your attack rolls, please.
Well, the
You
only
don't-
difference
you-
is
No, not that guy. Not
No,
that.
not
Not that guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we're... I thought we were going to the corner first.
You don't need to move your tokens though for the current purposes. I'll explain why in a bit. Yeah, you should be
Okay.
back where you started. Just I'll explain in sequence if this goes well. Attack rolls, you have advantage, and we are no longer in the status where incapacitated they're auto crits. You're just going to roll regular damage here, or you're going to
I
crit
plan on
and
using the cat, if that's fine.
yeah, use the cat. That's fine.
With advantage, you said, or no?
With advantage, yes. You still have surprise, but they're no longer there's no longer an element of catching them. 12 will hit. Okay, so regular damage from the Sphinx, from Halvard, and crit damage from Nyx. Okay, so you kind of rush up and do the flail again, but this time it doesn't catch the mouth. It just kind of wraps around the neck and kind of hits the shoulder. And you see the guy kind of like getting ready to panic. The cat very quickly like grabs a hold of the legs and tears and starts rending, dropping him down a bit. And Nyx is like, it was going to hit the legs, kind of reaches up, just smacks him across the head. You see his jaw kind of distend to the side and dislodge, and his whole body just kind of like falls weightless. I need to know exactly what happens in that moment right after that, and based on what you answer is going to determine what happens next. So I'm going to start with Halvard because you have the body with the chain wrapped around the neck. You've got a hold of it. What would you like to do next?
I'm going to tighten and make sure that he's dead, and then crouch down to the ground so I can't be seen over the purple worm.
I will allow other player characters to give you suggestions. I think someone had a very good one in their eyes.
Drag the body back over here with the other one.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's better than what I thought.
Yeah. So Halvard has the weight of it and starts moving. I need everybody who is alive currently to make a stealth check. I am going to give you a -2 penalty because you're dragging a corpse. I'm not giving you full disadvantage because I don't think that's warranted here. So,
I already have disadvantage.
-2 to everyone?
No, just the corpse carrier. That's +10, so the Sphinx is at 23. That's +10, so that's 16 from Zergo. That's great, Nyx. You're doing swell. And I'm pretty sure you're fine to Halvard because that's 28. Wait, no, it's sorry, that's an 18. Got it.
No,
Okay,
yeah, that's
so
a
yeah,
real 18, yeah.
this guy wanders back and kind of goes, huh, where'd Brett go? I probably would go take a shit. And starts smashing at the hammer, or smashing at the spot again. Yeah, you have succeeded in this so far. Currently one more guy. No need to have him like go different distances or go different spots.
Round 3?
Going for the third stealth kill. Go for it.
Flail with advantage.
Advantage, no critical, no automatic criticals.
That was the cat, by the way.
Cat's
Yeah.
the fucking MVP.
I just doubled that 20.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Where's the...
I assume the 20 hits.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Nyx, Halvard, you're there also. But you're kind of like a little bit
all
behind.
playing second fiddle to the cat.
You're all, and like Zergo, you're like, you've got Zergo Jr. and you're like, yeah, it's okay, we're gonna do it again. And this look in the cat's eyes, absolute hatred, bloodlust. You know when a cat's like ready to pounce on something, its eyes get like super juicy, like massively like full to the edges? That happens with Zergo Jr. And Nyx, you're able to kind of keep pace and kind of get out in front of him, and you throw the stick towards the legs, dropping him down, expecting the flail to come in next, but the flail doesn't happen. Instead, the cat comes in and claws at this guy's neck, and his head flies off. Clean off. And the flail kind of like, just limply kind of like Halvard just like, like, he's like, what the fuck? Like, there's a moment where everybody, like, if I were a dorkier DM, I would say make a wisdom saving throw, and if you fail, you exclaim, Jesus Christ! As its head gets clean fucked off. Dead body, head and body included, but this will leave this is the first one that's not bloodless. Will leave a massive stain on the ground. Do you wish to leave the body here, or move it to your stack that you've got going?
I say we pull it over to the others.
Yeah, we can move it.
Okay.
I like to think right before that, Zergo Jr. did the little thing where like a cat's about to run, it does a little butt wag.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
whoosh.
it did the pounce. It did the pounce. The full-on pounce. The wings were like... but yeah, like literally his head, like full, like, you know, samurai flick, like just blood jetting into the air, like an absolute horror show, but quiet, clean, perfect. What would you like?
Catch the head as it's falling to the ground so it doesn't make a sound.
Yeah. Since you're dragging the body back, similarly, go ahead and make your stealth rolls, -2 for the corpse dragger.
Since I didn't do anything, do I need to make a roll or no?
You do not, because you did nothing. Correct.
Would somebody that doesn't have disadvantage on their stealth like to drag
Yeah,
it
I'll drag it back.
instead?
I'll drag it back.
Nick just takes, like, you know, reaches into the shirt since there's no head to block it, grabs half the shirt and, like, just pulls with the stick.
Oh, I didn't add my bonus to that, so that's fine.
Yeah, you're all good. Super good. Okay.
The cat just has to one-up Zergo because it's, you know, stealth stats better.
Yeah. Okay, so you managed to get back to the nook, dropping the corpse in. You're like you've been able to see a little bit through because there's like cuts and clefts inside of it. So you've been able to kind of like scan the area on the other side. It looks like whoever the leader is, this guy, is kind of at work on cutting up what appears to be like flesh. And he has a very massive axe that he's utilizing to do so. And then there are 2 more of these toughs, these guys who are kind of doing the labor here, that are kind of on the other sides. Catching them off guard is going to be a difficult task, to be sure.
Yeah, it looks well lit in here, and no hiding spots. Maybe we could get in on this side without getting their attention, but I think if we come out here, they'll probably notice us.
I have one idea, but I might need you to back me up in case this goes horribly. The guy that walked back over and was like, "Oh, where's Brett?" Oh, probably took a shit.
That's the guy who has no head now, yeah.
Yeah. I want to alter self to look like him.
Oh, I thought you were going to put his head on the top of the shillelagh and like raise it up over the worm and be like, "Hey guys!" Okay. Go ahead and give me a deception check.
Yeah, they'll never know.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that, I got an eye, you got to back me up, and you see him turn into that guy, massive, huge eyes. And then he's like, the guy sounded pretty gruff. Well, where's Brent? And he goes, you think I'm ready? And it's like, the voice is like, not right for the body shape and like the tough kind of look.
Oh, we're good. We're good to go.
You'll do a better job than I will.
Okay. I'm just waiting for you to tell me what you're doing, and I'll respond, or the world will respond in kind.
I'm gonna like squeeze through like this area right here,
Yeah.
just enough to like get the one's attention that's to the right. Be like, hey, can you give me a hand over here real quick?
Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll.
Question: can I portent this?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a 16 plus whatever your persuasion modifier would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is +1.
So,
Might not save
Virgo
us,
Jr.
but-
gives him a +2 on top of it.
okay.
So
So,
what do you-
success. He's persuaded. However, because of your deception check, when he looks over and you're kind of waving him over, he kind of gets a weird vibe. Go ahead and roll me a d20. This is just a random chance situation. I've set a kind of number, and if it's below that, yeah, it's not below that. So he's kind of like, and we'll kind of follow through. Nix, you will not be able to be laying in wait, but the presumption is that's what you told the others to be doing.
Yeah, the have my back part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he comes through, you won't be able to immediately attack, so you will not be a part of the engagement. Everyone else, you're more than welcome to prepare and then kind of smash once he gets through. Kind of setting it up, I think, to like, so when he steps through, he's not able to see the bodies, trip over them. So you'll have advantage for the sneaking. And hopefully you'll be able to kill him pretty quick. So Halvard, Zergo, Romulus, you three can make attacks.
Not very good, but I will try.
Better than nothing. You have advantage.
True.
Okay. So the Sphinx is going to miss.
Can I use my inspiration and re-roll it?
You sure can. You can re-roll either of the dice, so yeah, it'll just be one of the rolls, not attack with advantage again, just attack normal. That'll be a success. Okay, so everybody go ahead and roll damage. I'm helping!
Hell yeah, max damage.
Let's say the Sphinx once again is carrying us.
That is so funny. That is
Is Zergo Jr.'s back okay? Because he's picked up the entire party and is carrying us.
I do want to point out that it
What
would
is
not
this
have been
strength
possible if
stat?
I didn't have a -1 to strength.
Hold on.
And that -1, let it live.
I want to make sure you folks understand something that's very funny. Had Brent not been like, I might as well, not very good. If he had said, no, I'm not going to attack, you would not have killed him in the first strike. He would have had 2 hit points. So he comes
That's
through.
hilarious.
I'm going to describe this. The cat cuts out his ankles and like rips out his legs, and just as he's about to cry out, the flail just smashes him in the face. And as he drops into the pile of the dead and is like lifting himself up and about to scream, bonk. Everybody make a stealth check. No, everybody. Yeah, everybody make a stealth check. Okay. That's with a +11. That's a 14. Okay.
That's what's inevitable when you were in plate armor.
You
I
hear?
can't take a reaction on this, can I?
What is it?
I was just gonna give him my other portent dice.
Yeah, I'll let it.
Okay, so it's 13 instead of whatever he rolled.
Okay.
So,
So-
the 24.
You'd hear a voice, and it says, "Daniel, I told you not to leave your post. Where'd you go?" From the other side. Okay. So you are hidden as far as you can tell, and the voice sounded like it came from the middle of the room. So your assumption is the boss. At this point, you've got the numbers down pretty good. probably wouldn't be the worst case scenario to just go full like Alpha Strike, but I think you guys are having fun with the stealth killing. I can see the
If
murder in your eyes.
if Nyx is still transformed into the other guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Um, maybe maybe you could go over there and try and get the boss to come look. I mean, I have no illusions about us stealth killing the boss, but maybe we can keep the other guy trapped on the other side of the purple worm and get the boss over here.
You see Nick's kind of like big goofy eyes, and like as you're looking at him, you can see that his neck is opening up, and like there's this red line on his neck that occasionally appears because he saw the guy as his head was being cut off, and that's like the only time he really looked at him. So sometimes he keeps thinking about it, and it keeps on transferring into the shape change, and he's kind of like pushes his head back. When it like dips far enough, the eyes actually appear in the chest, and he's like, oh, and snaps back to like full shape. But yeah, his deception is very bad on it. He does not look like the guy. Like
Oh, okay. Well,
the only reason he got that last one is because the guy wasn't really looking at him, and the perception check was or persuasion check was really good.
Now I got this. Watch this.
Okay, all right, let's see it.
Wait.
Before he does
Oh,
that,
boss. Go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say before he does that, with our stealth checks, would we be able to like go through the worm and like get over
Yeah.
here?
Yeah,
Oh, we can do that
yeah.
first.
Yeah. Can we get over there first?
yeah, 100%. You guys can't move through each other, so I'll just go ahead and put you. I'm assuming Halvard will be at the docket. You're going to. Are you not going through?
Well, I was gonna say I could stay on this other side, try to call him through, see if he'll come through the little gap in the worm, and you guys just get him from the back.
That okay with everybody position wise?
Yeah, I just want to be in front of the rest of the party.
Okay. So next you say over you're about to go into a Cockney accent. It sounded like I do enjoy that so much. So go ahead.
Boy, boss, you can take a look at this. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Because the accent.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Oh.
You guys are kind of you're kind of like listening and kind of watching, and you see him go. Walks over to this guy, pats him on the shoulder. And they kind of like start like slowly moving, stalking in this direction. Are you three doing anything?
I mean, do we
I
want
did
me to
not
just
mean to put whatever that is on the.
do we want Halvard to just charge out and get up in their faces so that
Yeah.
ranged attackers can do stuff?
What I'll say is
I
we'll
think
just move right into combat at this point. Go ahead and roll
Okay,
your initiative. I don't think they are going to be fooled, and no surprises are going to happen. So we might as well just get to the meat and the potatoes.
Oh, they would have been surprised when I threw the head over the wall.
I would have been surprised if you said you did that. That shit's raw as hell.
That's what I was gonna do if they walk coming over. Boss, look.
You just need to speak a little bit faster so I can be absolutely wowed by the atrocities. They are on the board. It looks like as far as alert goes, Halvard, you could switch with Zergo or Romulus to go faster. You switching with Nyx would yield no benefit.
Does anybody want? Does
I will
Zergo
also
or
Romulus swap? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cat's gonna be attacking on my turn, so.
Yeah.
So then, I think I did that wrong. Hold on. And then Romulus is on 10. Okay. So swaps, go ahead and let's go ahead and see it. So Halvard, you are up. Let's do it. Let me get some combat music. And yeah, I would say that they kind of like rotated around. I'm going to move them one space over. They were rotating around and they spotted Zergo, we'll say. Or Halvard, because your stealth was shit.
Yeah, it was shit, and I'm giant.
Yeah, there's a bunch of halberds and spears, and they're like, they're fucking there. They're right fucking there. Too good.
No, my walking armory. I'm gonna target the boss and charge up and get up in his face.
Let's see it.
Survey says
That'll hit.
I can't see the number. That's a hit. All right. I'm going to actually use one of my maneuvers, which I have yet to do. Let's menacing attack this guy.
Ooh, Battle Master.
Yeah.
Love that.
Which I have no idea if that rolled anything for me or if that just put the ability in the chat. Okay.
He's gonna save, so he won't take extra, or he won't take the menace, or be frightened. So you'll just click on the damage in that menacing attack.
Yep, so he takes the menacing attack damage, and then I need to roll the actual flail damage as
Yep,
well.
you betcha.
3 and 10, total of 13, and he will be sapped.
Yep.
And I might as well action surge and attack him again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, with that first attack, I'm going to use Hill's Tumble and knock him to the ground.
Okay.
And then, oh my god, there's so many things I have to find them. Then we use action surge. Then we attack again. Is there any modifier for him being prone in
Advantage.
melee with me? Advantage. All right.
So you kind of rush in, kind of like very menacing looking, swing it, and kind of like very like deftly drop it down towards the legs, catching him, and then like forcing the weight into his knees so he falls to the ground, spinning it back up, dropping it straight down. Let's see the damage.
All right, second go around, just normal damage. Another 10 damage.
All right. He looks like he's taking 2 solid blows, but he looks like the kind of guy who could take maybe 4 or 5 more.
Well, you know, it's a rough line of business, and that's my turn.
Being the Vanguard, it's not the best. Zergo.
All right. In Zergo's mind, you know, the guy with the biggest axe is the best fighter in the room, so he's going to hesitate for a brief moment before, you know, rushing the guy. But Zergo Jr. does not hesitate. And as Zergo Jr. flies, Zergo tries to stop him, like, no, wait.
Zergo's like,
you know,
size, who cares? I'm awesome.
he's like, "Hey,
Advantage,
man."
advantage, advantage.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Can't wait for the cat to do more damage in one attack than I did in 2.
No. About the same as your first one. It smashed that damage into the tough you had targeted still. So 13.
my
It's
bad.
okay. No worries. Just do better. That's all. That'll bloody him.
I know.
As it kind of just drops down and starts raking at his face. The guy's like screaming in agony. Go ahead and end your turn, Zergo. It'll go to the tough. The tough is going to maneuver. He will, using his mace, attack. Pack Tactics still triggers because he does have an ally who's not incapacitated next to you. He is prone, but that doesn't matter for this. So mace attack, advantage against...
AC 20.
That'll miss. It'll go to Nyx.
If I wanted to move over this wall, how much movement would that be?
Climbing, it's going to take you 20, and then moving across the top will take you 10 to drop to the other side, so 30 feet of movement just to get to there.
Okay, but if I have 50 feet of movement, we're good.
Like if you turn into an animal or something.
Yeah.
The ceiling is not very high off of the top of this,
Boo, you're
so...
bored. Okay. I'll say, boss, I think I found a Nyx.
As you're holding the head running out, I found it! Throw it down.
Yeah. I guess, where can I go to fit?
Yeah, you're good there.
Yeah, if
Here.
you stand adjacent to me and he attacks you, I can intercept, so...
And also you can share the same space as the cat.
Yeah, so I'll just turn into a lion here.
I mean, he's prone and almost dead. You sure you don't want to just not use your resource?
I have 2 of them left, I'm good.
Okay. I'm just...
We want to kill them in style, John.
Are you
It's way more fun than Shillelagh,
Are you becoming a lion again?
of course. It's way cooler than a spider.
I like spiders.
Yeah, but lions are cooler.
Alright, and I'll attack him. The
Alright.
one on the ground.
Let's see it. I'm going to delete the token I just created and drop a different one. Sorry. That one should have line of sight from it. Did you attack with advantage? Wow, that's really bad. You suck. That misses.
Yeah. I have another one. It's alright, I have another one.
Sure. I mean, you're probably going to roll bad again, so it's fine.
You're not wrong. Look,
Oof.
see what you did? It's better.
13 will hit, though. So I think we figured out his AC.
Thank you for casting Detect AC.
Yeah. Too funny. Okay.
This
He's
would matter if I had power attack.
still alive. Romulus.
Sorry, dogs. Both of them are still alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. If I move up to here, could I hit both of them with burning hands without
So
hitting halberd?
no, unfortunately, from that position, you would have to shoot halberd.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna bonus action dash with my last adrenaline rush.
Yeah. From here,
Well, I'm
you
at full health. You can hit me.
from
No, they're not.
here you could hit them both, or from here you could hit them both. Actually no, from there. That's the best one.
Okay, yeah, I will do that.
Don't forget to
And I will-
gain your temporaries. Yeah.
Let's see.
When you click on Burning Hands in the thing, it'll have an option for you to drop a template. When you do, rotate the template by using your mouse wheel.
Like that?
Place measure template, and then rotate to where you want it, and then click and it'll put it down. Perfect. Then go ahead and click on the damage, and I will click on the dex saving throws.
Not very good damage, but
Okay. Cool. Normal. I'm still prone, so I'll have a disadvantage on this dex saving throw. So he'll take the full 10, the Berserker, and the Tough will dodge, so he'll only take half. Minus 5. Alright, that's it. Go ahead and end your turn. And then to get rid of a template that's placed, on the left, click the T-square, or the square there, the measurement controls. It should then create like a box that has like an explosion. Select that and then hit delete, and it'll get rid of it. Spellcasting. Okay, so this guy absolutely just like bonk, bonk, slash, slash, pow, pow, fire, and he's like rolling around, and he just gets up, he's like, and he's super mad right now. So he's going to have advantage on his attack rolls moving forward. And I am going to target the lion because it is the biggest thing. There's really not much more besides that. So target, attack, normal. Why did I hit normal? I should have hit advantage. I'm stupid. I'm going to go ahead and roll a second time. That's probably good. Yeah.
Hit the hits.
And then damage, normal.
I would like to intercept here.
Okay.
So I'm going to reduce the damage a little bit.
Roll it. With that, you would target the ally that you're trying to intercept for. It's going to do 2 damage, so I'll just manually add it since it's convoluted. Actually, you'll manually add it because it's your temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Cool. That is it for the Berserker, and it'll go to Halberd.
All right. I want this guy down. We're gonna hit him again with the flail.
That'll hit.
All right.
And yeah,
damage.
he's not prone.
And I'm gonna also use the menacing attack again, so
Just roll it.
yeah.
The damage.
So many clicks.
Yeah, exactly the number needed. So you bring it to bear behind him, hit him like just stove in the back of his skull, a real Baylor situation, and sorry, spoilers. He will be dead.
All right. And I'll use my movement to get next to Romulus so that I can protect him if I need to, and then I'll end my turn.
Zergo?
All right. Zergo is, a little bit shocked that what he thought was the greatest warrior in the room just got completely bodied. But he's going to snap out of it and, start running towards this when his cat intercepts him and cuts him off and goes to the enemy. I cannot grab the cat. There we go. Zergo Jr., stop. You're going to get injured. As it just, sticks its tail up and its tail has all the hairs sticking out because it's like,
I love how
why
Zergo
are you
this
so
like
worried about me?
superhero and Zergo this like just orc. Oh yes, very much about a battle. It has been turned into this doddering like caretaker. No, be careful, cat. Go ahead and roll damage.
The cat's just busy wrecking shit.
Yeah.
The real greatest warrior in the room, Zergo Jr.
you brought the greatest warrior with you, Zergo. It's Zergo Jr. Bloodies it, slashes him across the throat. Still fighting with his club. Okay, that's it. He's going to smash at the cat. Just make sure you end your turn, Cronus. And then cat attack time. $15 to hit. I think that'll do it. Damage on the cat. Normal.
I am absolutely intercepting to save the cat.
Oh, for sure. And you're probably going to roll higher than a 4. So.
Maybe.
Yeah. You just interpose the shield and block the attack. No problem. He'll end his turn. He's kind of focused on bleeding from the throat, and he's just kind of like, and it's just like a shield appeared and blocked it. Nyx comes up behind him. Oh my god, double cat action. This guy is drowning in pussy. I'm really happy.
You said it.
I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that joke. Yeah, 12 hits. This guy doesn't have armor. Oh my god. Yeah. He's still alive. Actually. Wait, did I apply the? Yeah, I did. Okay.
You played 18.
I didn't. So the thing I said before is false. He's actually dead now. Okay.
He drowned.
I just look at Zergo Jr. and nod, and then I make my cloak fill up.
Yeah, he drowns in it. That's your bonus action for sure. He drowns in his own blood, and you kind of take to kind of catch an air of what's going on around in the area. Bear with me here while I, hiccup and switch. Yeah. What would you like to do in this space?
I want to investigate the
leader's body.
Yeah, so it seems like what they have been gathering are what are known as orange cap mushrooms. And basically the yield here, from what you can tell, just looking around the space, is there are a total of 15 orange cap mushrooms. Does one person want them all, or do you want me to split them out? And let me just explain. You would know, just on baseline, that an orange cap mushroom is a devourable as an action or bonus action, right? Let me double check.
Zergo, you can make healing potions, right? Cronus?
Nope.
That's Gellum.
I played with Gellum. I played with someone that could do it.
Yeah, Gellum. So an orange cap mushroom, for some reason, the orange cap mushroom on the ingredients chart is not done right. I'm going to go and check and see if the one I might have, yeah, I can see myself having done this. I got to check the Gellum chart here. It heals 1 hit point, and it's a good berry.
Okay. I know I worked with him before to start to learn the process of making healing potions, so I am aware that they're an ingredient in it. Right?
They
Those
are.
orange caps?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I have no interest in potion making, so.
Oh,
I'm happy if the three of you want to divide these up. Halvard really doesn't have any interest in potion making.
Yeah, me either. So.
No one wants them, I'll take them. Or split them, however.
I'm fine with you having them. It doesn't really interest Zergo.
Take them all.
okay. The description on them is not accurate, but I'll move them to your sheet. It doesn't look like they have the inserts yet because I don't know when I was lazy. I thought I did this one already. I guess I just didn't and am stupid. But you should be able to increase the count on the orange caps to 15.
Zergo's gonna walk up to Zergo Jr. and put his hand on his head and say, "I'm so glad that my son got my combat ability."
Must have took it from you.
I just want to investigate the area, see if there's any other exits that we haven't noticed yet.
There is a stair ladder that goes up that is over here on the north side.
Okay, I'll just listen to see if I hear anything while everyone else is inspecting the room.
Does anybody else search for anything else, or is that you're satisfied with that?
Was there anything on the body of the leader?
You can find that he had a big axe, but nothing worth note besides.
Okay, I assume not in a useful condition.
Mm-mm.
Is there anything of worth from this? Probably a purple worm.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation or nature check, your choice. Neither require training to do so.
I am trained in neither of those, I think, actually.
I should remember to cast guidance on myself sometime, but yeah, 23.
Okay, give me a second here. You said 23?
Yeah, nature.
Really good. So what you'll note is that they were cutting at this meat here, and apparently they were putting off to the side um, something that they were kind of pulling out of the creature writ large. Um, on inspection, what you realize is that the material that was being pulled from it. Now that's not right. I know I put. There we
Yeah,
go.
purple worm venom.
From what you can tell, it looks like they were pulling out a material that they were bottling. And from what you can tell, it is kind of this bluish colored um, substance. It looks like there are 2 total bottles of it, and you would be able to identify what it is. It is called shift spice. It's a bluish colored spice, not unlike ground pepper or salt, save for its vibrant color. It has a magical nature that seems to change the way it is received on the palate based on the desire of the creature consuming it. As an ingredient uncommon, it's a magical spice that will change the flavor of anything it is added to a more palatable taste. If a substance is consumed and then requires a saving throw for any reason, if 1 ounce of shift spice is added to the item before it is consumed, the creature consuming it gains a +5 bonus to its saving throw. It's also an ingredient that can be used in recipes once those recipes are learned. And you are Nyx, and so you get 2 of.
Is anyone interested in these?
No, nobody is. This
No,
other
no.
stupid
Okay.
ingredient. Okay.
I'm not an alchemist.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a frontline
Somebody smarter
fighter.
than me can use this.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a frontline fighter, not an alchemist.
My job is to bleed so you don't have to.
I'm just Zergo.
I am
You bring
good here.
Zergo Jr.
You continue up?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just check something here. All right.
Fuck, I accidentally stood on top of somebody. No, I can't move.
Don't worry about it. You won't have to. Where we're going, we don't need... when you come up the ladder, you'll note that there are two more of those orbs directly above you. You're coming into a space that is very kind of strange. It seems that you're surrounded by what appears to be wax all throughout this space. Very strange looking white, grayish wax. And there seem to be pools of it inside of this like shifting space that are kind of fluid like. Um, Directly ahead of you, there's a guy. He's just hanging out, not really doing much. And I assume that you'd want to kind of reactively try and hide and do stealthy stuff based on historical stuff. So everybody go ahead and make a stealth check. I'm going to assume, Nix, you haven't been hit a bunch, so the aura of Pass Without a Trace is still in effect.
Yep, but I should still be a lion.
Oh, no. You can't go up the ladder as a lion. That's impossible.
Oh, it was a ladder. I was thinking stairs. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. It's kind of like yeah, I'll get you. It's a steep 30-foot high ladder. So, yeah, it's going to require a little bit more nimbleness. I don't think a lion would be able to do it.
I have advantage if I'm not a lion, so it's okay.
Okay. Where is Zergo Jr.? Summons, of course. Alright. So, stealths are all rolled. Did anybody roll less than a... No? Okay. Cool, those are all in the 30s from the looks of it, except for Halvard, who, nice even 20. Cool. If you want, you can move to different areas. If you stand out in the open, you will be caught out. So you need to move behind a rock or kind of like dip to the sides. Romulus, when you step into the waxy kind of stuff, it feels gross. I'm sure as a human being you have interacted with earwax at some point in your life. Texture-wise, that's what you just stepped into. It has a very grainy, very kind of mucky feel to it. And it just feels substantive. Once you've all hidden, we're still, I don't know why an initiative counter came with us. But once you get to that position, I just need to know what you plan on doing.
Maybe somebody sneakier than the guy in full plate can take point and scout out for us?
We have the perfect
can do it.
person.
Zergo Jr. can do it.
Yeah, he can fly.
How high are the ceilings in here?
Probably only about 10 feet. And they're kind of latticed with like a bunch of small, tiny little stalactites that are kind of like very needle thin. You feel like if something were kind of to move up above and like with wings, there's a pretty good chance that they're going to hit the needle portions and cause like a sound. Flying over top will be impossible.
Guess he's just hovering above the ground.
Okay.
Well, there is an issue with scouting with Zergo Jr., and that's that I can't see through the token.
The other issue is once you get outside of the Pass Without a Trace aura, it becomes noticed. And as it does come out to kind of scout ahead, you'll see that the big man starts moving towards it, going, "What the fuck are you? You're not a bat!" And starts walking towards it with a big axe.
Well, let's jump out and get him.
Everybody,
whoop his ass.
It's going to be surprise round of clock. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
If only bro knew what he was walking towards.
Yeah, I know, literally. It's like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, dude.
If anybody would like to go first, you could swap with Halvard.
Zergo goes
mean,
right
you're
after
good.
you, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Halvard, you're up first.
We're obviously gonna run out there.
Makes the most sense.
I'll get next to the cat. And let's make sure we're targeting this man. And we'll smack him. Nice and hard with the flail.
Yeah. As you appear from the shadows, he looks over at you. He's like, "You're not a bat either." You'll have advantage for the attack. I don't think I said that. But yeah, make sure you roll it with that.
Yep, I'll roll a second one then.
Oh, I didn't even see a first one.
Oh, there was a first one, but not with advantage.
That's weird. It's not showing up on my DM side. Hold on.
I see the 14.
No, I know. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on my streamer side. I'm just refreshing my browser window for the DM side. Hold on. Trying to refresh anyway. Trying to. Cool. All right, I see it now. That'll hit.
Right, we'll roll the damage. 11 damage, and he is sapped.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Zergo. Zergo Junior attacks.
We obviously know who's gonna do this. He's the closest, so he's offended he was called a bat.
It's not a bat.
That'll hit. All right. Done?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use a spell, so yep, I'm done.
So he was taken for surprise, but he did have murder on his mind, so I am going to engage with that murder, which was against the cat. Miss. Nick, you're up.
Just gonna hit him with a stick. Advantage or no?
Yeah, you guys have advantage. You're attacking from hiding. Damage. Crit. That'll bloody him.
I'll
And
make my cloak pillow.
okay. Romulus.
Yeah. Well, I want to step out here and fire at him. Still have advantage on him, I assume.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Normal damage. 6 fire damage.
Okay.
I am also, as doing that, since I see my cool little buddy doing it, I'm going to make my cloak billow as well. To the bonus action.
Yeah.
And your turn.
Yes, sir.
Halvard, from your position, as this fight is engaging, you see another one of these large axe-wielding individuals rush up from the south. And you're kind of like, oh, okay. So there are now 2 of them. It's your initiative. Go ahead and do what you like.
Right. I'm gonna still focus down the one that's right in front of me.
As is appropriate. That'll hit.
I hit AC 14 damage. 11.
Still standing.
He is sapped.
Yep.
And I'm gonna hold my ground here, I think, so that I can intercept if I have to. That'll be my turn.
There we go.
Alright,
I'll let
Zergo's gonna move up. So are you saying something? I didn't mean to cut you off.
letting the party know that there's another one.
Yeah. Be sure to make, yeah, if you want to move it like diagonals and like that, you can kind of move up and then move down diagonal one. You don't have to move it all at once.
Alright. Zergo's just moving up to, see what's going on. And, he's gonna cast Cat.
It's super effective. Damage.
Always is.
That's a kill. So yeah, it kind of like leaps up a bit further, having cut down at the lower half, jumps onto the neck and just tears it completely out, pulling the Adam's apple out. Just blood just shooting everywhere as this guy spawns to the ground. And this guy will yell, "Jesus Christ!" And then it'll go to him. He's going to move up. I think he can only get to, yeah, here. He's going to ready an action to attack whoever moves adjacent to him. And it looks like he's ready to swing at oncomers. I'll kill every one of you. Kill him, my friend. I don't know why. Oh, because that's incorrect. That's the wrong Berserker. This one is the one who goes next, and he's dead. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure to notate that. And then I'm going to end his turn. Sorry, he was dying. Nix, you're up. You see into the future. This guy's going to move up and ready in action to attack. Probably, maybe, we'll see.
Sidestep over it. I'm going to start with.
Okay. That'll hit. He glows with a slight light, and that's it. It'll go to him. He's going to, like I said, move up, and he's going to ready an action to attack whoever comes up close to him. Go ahead, Romulus.
Yeah, I am gonna just move up to here. Target and firebolt. I'm gonna miss. And that's my turn.
Alright, it'll go to Halvard.
Halvard will swap over to the pike. And let's
Bunch of fucking cowards!
Probably not hitting him with the pike with
Roll a
that.
d20.
Yep. Survey says
Pike condition's fine.
not broken.
Next up is Zergo.
Alright. Yeah, Zergo's actually gonna do something this turn.
That'll hit. Alright. That guy's dead. Go ahead, next.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll just shoot him again. That's fine.
He bats it away with his axe, knowing how it works. And then he's going to step up and fight Halvard. He will attack normal at current. That'll probably hit.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know why I had the Sphinx of Wonder targeted. That's not what I wanted. That was basically impossible. So I'm going to go ahead and damage Halvard.
Oof. Well, that's why I'm here.
It's all good. You're up, Romulus.
Yeah, firing at him again. Heck yeah.
Damage.
Eight.
Still good. Go ahead. Next is Halvard.
Alright. Halvard will swap over to the flail and try and get a good hit in. Survey says maybe. There's a 13 hit.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do damage, and I'm going to use menacing attack on this one as well. Which I should still have another use or two of. So many things I have to click. So total of 7 damage and a wisdom save or be frightened.
He'll fail, so he is frightened.
Right, and he is sapped, and I'm going to use my second wind to heal with my bonus action.
Okay, so he'll have disadvantage on his attack rolls regardless, because now he's
frightened.
Yeah.
And I probably should have targeted myself when I did that, but it's alright. And that's my turn.
Zergo. You can manually change it, it's fine.
Yep. It was 6, yeah.
Alright. The cat's gonna run in between the legs of our front line. And
then leap
go
at
for the ankle.
between his legs.
What?
Slash at the opponents in between his legs.
No.
Okay. Careful where you put those claws.
It's a miss. It's a miss. You didn't commit.
Sad.
You should have said you were just ripping his nuts off. Zergo done. Next up.
Yeah, really done.
I'll run up and just hit him with my stick.
Yep. That'll miss. It'll go to him. Halvard's still the target, so I'm going to continue. I'm not at half hit points, so I'm still making my attack normal. That'll work.
Is he disadvantaged from sapped?
Oh, right. Thank you. Disadvantage from
Or
fear.
frightened? Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I rolled the same number twice.
It happens. Oh, that hurts a lot less than the last one.
It was almost an 8, so I was almost really happy. You're up, Romulus. Firebolt.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Let's go. Bad damage. Only 3 this time.
Okay. You hear kind of like a growling sound come from the cave south of you, Romulus, after you finish your turn.
Okay.
And you would see what appears to be a dire wolf appear on the southern side, and it seems to have a goblin riding on its back. I will promptly roll initiative, and they are now added to the docket. They will act in tandem. Halvard, you're up.
We're gonna move forward here very slightly, and then keeping targeted on the same guy, we're gonna smack him again with the flail. Actually, we're gonna roll a d20 and try not to break our flail.
Yeah, that's it. You can use your heroic inspiration to get it. Oh, you already used it for healing. You're fine.
No. That's my turn.
Next up, Zergo.
Okay, well, let's see. Okay, now the cat's gonna try and go for, what's in between his legs, I guess. Let's see if it affects the roll.
Yeah, let's see if it does. I think it will. I've got a...
I could give him a luck, but, it's a little weird.
Yeah. Oh.
Dang.
You
man.
saw it clock. It clocked. See, it's because you doubted it. You doubted it.
I know. It's my fault. It's a mental game.
Yeah, next you're up. Stick.
Alright, seeing the wolf, I'll wild shape one last time.
Cool.
Into the lion.
Of course. And again, you can be adjacent to that so long as one square is occupying you and no other squares are occupying anyone else.
Okay, I mean that should be fine right there. Like,
Cool.
pretty much exactly where I was, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll attack him.
Okay. You have advantage. Back tactics. Hit. And hit.
God, these rolls are terrible. All right, that's it.
You roll the next one's going to be a 3. Okay, it'll go to him. Slightly kind of taken aback, but also in the state where he is now absolutely blood furious. I'm going to try and continue to murder Halvard, I think, is the docket. So I'm frightened of Halvard, but I have advantage on Halvard, so it's straight roll.
That hits.
That'll work. Come on. Just want to do big damage. Yeah, you're bloodied. That's it for his turn. You will then see the wolf and Goblin Rider charge in. The Goblin Rider appears to be wearing wielding a similar scimitar to the Goblin boss you saw downstairs, and he is going to attack with it from Wolfpack. He's using his precision attack. It'll miss Halvard, and then the wolf will bite Halvard. It has pack tactics, so advantage. That'll miss. They kind of just break into your armor, kind of setting you off just a little bit, but not too much. Cool, cool, cool. Ending turn.
Yeah.
It'll go to
I'm gonna need some support up here.
Romulus.
Yeah, okay. So, let's see here. Alright. Don't really have a lot of other spells prepared. So, in an effort to do my best, I'm going to Magic Missile.
Okay. What level?
At second level.
Okay. Targeting.
I have to do it this way. Yeah.
Who are you targeting? The Berserker, the Wolf, or the Rider?
I'm going to be targeting, let's see, let's do
Say the
the
Berserker was
Rider.
just a little past bloodied, I think.
Yeah, let's do the Rider.
Okay. Yeah, it took you like 30 damage to get him to just pass bloodied, so the Rider is a goblin. Who knows? Maybe less hit points. We'll see.
Okay, so I have to get from this. We're gonna click Magic Missile. Second level, cast spell.
Select your target.
Yeah. Target.
And click the
And
damage
then
4 times.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow.
Yikes.
Wow. Wow. What are the odds?
So, if you weren't able to see that on the screen down there, people watching at home, that would be a total of 8 damage from 4 magic missiles. And if you're familiar with the spell Magic Missile, you'd realize that that is pathetic.
That's
the lowest
what,
possible.
1 in 256 chance, give or take?
That's wild. You should go buy a lottery ticket today.
Yeah.
Maybe don't with those rolls.
Maybe just stay in the house. Just stay in the house.
Yeah, I'm reloading my browser because it also was glitching and it kept wanting me to target for Magic Missile.
Yeah. So
if you could end my turn for me, I can't click the button.
Bro's coming up with excuses right now.
yeah, I like it. Halbert. Yeah, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. Halbert, you're up.
All right. I mean, I think I'm better off just trying to keep focusing down the Berserker here and canceling out the advantage if I can hit him. So
I will say that had Brett rolled good, or even just average, he probably would have bloodied the goblin. But he didn't bloody the goblin because he sucks.
I mean, if one of y'all is willing to come up and heal me before I get attacked 6 times,
You could also
I got you on my turn.
you could also use focus
yeah,
as a bonus action.
Oh yeah, as a bonus action. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Because I might just pull out my. Well, let me use focus first, and then determine how much I heal first.
Yep.
Use ability.
Click healing.
I guess and
Not bad. I will apply it. Oh, you had the Berserker selected. You're gonna have to manually add it.
yeah. God damn it. 13 is what I'm healing.
Mhm.
Okay. Up to 28. All right. Yeah, that's enough of a cushion that I'm willing to pull out the halberd and try and get 2 hits in with cleave.
Yeah.
So we know the Berserker's got a really low armor class. I'll send my first attack at the Berserker.
Okay.
Normal roll here. Okay, it's low, but I don't know if it's that low.
No, it is not that low. That'll miss.
Well, that's all of my actions.
And it up. Zergo.
All right, I am going to
Zergo, go.
Cloud of Daggers.
Okay. Someone came to play. That's fucking wild. So if you click on the place measure template, you can place it wherever you'd like.
Oops, no, I don't want to do it there. I messed it up. I was trying to put it in between.
No, it's fine. I got
I
it.
was trying to put it in between the.
So
what is it called?
when it comes to those spaces, I just want to make sure you understand. If it doesn't have more than half, they're not going to be subjected to the spell. You do not want to place it in half.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Do you want the?
I'll just put it on the. I'll put it on the wolf.
Okay.
Wolf and the Rider.
The rider is able to maneuver on the wolf, and also the wolf is large enough that a 5-foot square is not going to affect him. So it's just the wolf. And then it's no save, as I recall. So just click on the damage for me, please. And I will apply to the wolf. Solid cuts. Okay. Done with your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna maul this Berserker. So I have a quick question. So the multi-attack, can I do the first rend and the damage and see if he's still up, and then decide to do the roar afterwards, or do I have to just do both attacks?
What does multi-attack say?
Make 2 attacks with rend. It can replace 1 attack with use of roar.
Okay, so you can make 1 attack, and then if you want to, roar afterwards, so that's fine. Reading the card explains the card. That'll hit. He is still standing.
Alright, then I'll hit him with the second one.
Yeah, he's got a lot of HP.
That is literally all he is. He's a great axe with hit points.
Oh, that should have advantage. Oh,
He's an okay axe.
It is poor quality, you're right.
Oh. I just realized I should have rolled the second one anyway in case it crit, but it's fine. I'm good.
If you want to.
Nah, it's fine. I already ended my turn.
Okay. It'll go to him. He's going to go ahead and, kind of getting annoyed at the situation in its entirety, he's going to go ahead and continue to attack Halvard. He has advantage, and then he has disadvantage. Or how long did the frightened condition last? Just the 1 round, right?
I think it's over by now. I'll go back and check, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Yeah, menacing attack is until the end of my next turn, so it's definitely over by now.
So advantage.
It's okay, he'll roll like shit anyway.
Yeah, he did. The goblin boss will pilot his cool wolf. 15, 25,
Provoking opportunity attacks.
40. Will provoke an opportunity attack from Halberd.
I will absolutely take that opportunity attack. And do I get the target the boss or just the wolf?
So the boss has a specific ruling where even if you do target him, he redirects it to the wolf. So the wolf.
All right. Well, let me switch targets over here to the wolf.
That'll hit.
Oh wait, nope, that's the wrong damage. There we go. Do I get to cleave on opportunity attacks?
I think masteries are utilized.
If you hit a creature
Yeah,
with
period.
a melee attack.
So yeah, you could cleave. Again, because of redirection rules, you'll cleave into the berserker.
Right. Then I will cleave over to the berserker via redirection. So I'll just target the berserker to begin with.
Cool. That'll hit.
To hit.
Yep. And then this will have a -4 penalty because your bonus from strength is a +4, correct?
Yep.
So,
So I'll just bake that into the roll. So 3.
Got it. Okay. The wolf snaps around very quickly, deftly. If you've ever played, you know, a FromSoft game, basically just bounds away from it, spins around the thing, and just slams into Zergo. It is going to bite attack Zergo.
13 to hit.
It has advantage. It'll hit.
Would it be too late to give it disadvantage with Lucky, or no?
You can. I will let you know, though. Interesting.
It'd be normal, actually.
Yeah, it'll be normal, and the 12 will be the resultant. So we would just take the 12 instead. So yeah, don't waste the point. So damage will be normal, and it leaps towards you like very fast, kind of from that pillar, like jaunts towards you, bites onto your shoulder, and then snaps you down onto the ground. And as it's doing so, you can see the goblin rushing down the fur of it, sliding to the side of its face, and then making like a swipe with its curved blade straight down at you as you're prone. So he will have advantage as well. And I'm going to make 2 attacks, because multi-attack, both with advantage.
Oof.
Zergo might be going down.
Say, I can't intercept you from all the way over there. Also, my reaction's gone.
Alright, 9 damage from the wolf. And you are prone. And then damage from the scimitar. Critical. Not ideal. And then normal. And basically, like, as he's kind of like swiping like that, he uses the momentum of his second strike to swing him back up onto the wolf. That's now kind of like prodding back from your knocked over body, staring at Romulus like, "You're next, bitch." Kind of look in its eyes. Ending the Goblin Raider's turn. It'll go to Romulus.
Okay, so this might be a dumb play, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, sorry. Pause for a second. Zergo, I need you to make 3 Constitution saving throws. All of them are DC 10.
Oh, do I go out there and hit something?
Oh, goody, poison.
No. Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, concentration.
2 more.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Daggers will dissipate.
So how do I remove those myself for future?
On the
versions?
left side, there's like a ruler that looks like a square. The tool is a square. If you click that, it'll then show you the template's like origin point, and you'll click it and then hit delete.
Okay. I'll try and remember this for next time I use a spell.
No worries. I'll walk you through it next time you cast one. Or we can do it on his. Okay, Burning Hands. You're shotgunning into the wolf and the guy. That'll work.
Yep.
Go ahead and do me a favor. Before you click the damage, hold Shift and press T on both of them so you can target both. Perfect. And then go ahead and click the damage. And then I will roll dex saving throws. The wolf doesn't matter. It's going to die regardless.
Ooh.
It's definitely going to die. I think that's going to kill the goblin too. So basically just emulating fire shoots from Romulus as he steps to Zergo's side and kind of just over top of him. And so you're like laying on the ground, like, you know, the light fading from your eyes, and you just see Romulus's tall form shooting fire, melting the two. Perfect. And then it'll go to Halford.
Alright, the wolf is down, you said?
Both the wolf and the rider are dead, yeah.
Oh, okay. That greatly simplifies things. In that case, I'm gonna move back here, swap back to the flail, and hit the berserker.
Another fight finished and concluded by a stoving in the head. I don't think I need you to roll damage. I'll be completely 100% with you, because I'm pretty sure this guy has... Yeah, go ahead and roll it anyways. See how bad it is. Yeah, he's so
Really
dead.
average.
You killed him with just the first dice roll. He is dead, and you smash his head in. Okay, great. So we have about 12 minutes. I want to make sure that we kind of understand a couple of things that we'll be moving into here. So you have an idea of like what is expected in these last bits. If you'd like, you can free move around to any space inside this cavern that you'd like. Ultimately, what you will find in this space is that there is an exit, one exit that goes up. And it's a staircase that ascends upwards into what appears to be a more worked section of the tower. Like this is like the base of the actual tower.
More tower. I guess we don't have time to go clear that out tonight.
No. However, this is a very great place to kind of have a bulkhead, since it doesn't seem like a lot of people are descending down from above to operate with the crew below.
Do we...
So this little shaft up here.
Shaft up here. Where are you at? Oh, yeah, there's like a little space there as well. What you'll note is it does appear that they have boxes filled with bats. It appears that they are kind of capturing and catching. And if you'd like, you can make a nature check, untrained, to kind of try and determine what this substance is.
Yeah, I want to hit myself with a guidance.
I mean, I can roll, I suppose. Not really an expert.
Romulus, you are familiar with it. You definitely have been reading about this material a bit, and based on the bats and the kind of presence of this cavern, this appears to be a bat like den or lair, and the white substance that you've been stepping through is bat shit, guano. It does appear that the drippings from the ceiling have also created ponds inside of like the pools of bat shit, where the bat shit kind of has like, you know, small bowls and spaces there. And with that nature check, you'd be able to determine not only could you acquire guano here, which is a material component that has no cost or worth. It's not an ingredient worthy object, but it is something that you will use for spellcraft, and can be used to like ignite stuff. There's also pools of moon milk inside of the bat guano, and you could find 3 doses of moon milk if you want to gather it.
Yeah, I'll gather it.
Okay.
I'll gather it in some guano.
Cool. The guano you can manually add. I'll add the moon milk to you myself.
What are the exits up from this kind of cavern? Is it just the one, or did we find more than one?
There's the one exit up, and then there's like occasionally small little holes that exit out of the cave structure, but they're very narrow and like your presumption is that these are 4 bats, not 4 people.
Gotcha. I say we should maybe barricade. We've got a giant stack of heavy crates. Maybe we can pile those in front of the door.
That's a good
Oh
idea.
yeah, there is a door there.
Yeah, that goes up, and at the top there is
Yeah.
there is a door. Yeah.
There is a door. Okay, that's what I was making sure.
I mean, did somebody
I mean,
mention
if
arcane
we'd
lock?
like, I was about to say, if we'd like, and use my inspiration to get the short rest effect, and I can get back. Oh no, I don't think I can get back a 2nd level spell.
And for those who aren't familiar with Moon Milk says when you apply it to a creature during a short rest or outside of combat in conjunction with the focus feature, you maximize your hit dice roll for one of your hit dice rolls for it.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Moon Milk is basically like a kind of chalky, like watery substance that has kind of like, according to lore, has like the moon in it. Nix, I see you. You're in the blue room.
I was just gonna say like whatever this room is.
I'm saving you for last. I'm just double making sure everybody else is satisfied. Halberd, you're bordering the door with Romulus's assistance as Romulus is gathering stuff. Zergo, what are you doing while everything's happening here?
I'm gonna use one of my
Focus
what is
dice.
it?
Yeah, don't worry.
focus- yeah,
Yeah, that's totally fine. You're going to be taking a long rest here in about 6 minutes. Totally fine. Because we'll be
With the
ending.
barricade, I want to say I will be using my focus to get a 2nd level spell slot back to arcane lock the door.
Got it. And then, Nix, you are entering into this very weird blue liquidy pool. There are 3 points of interest in this space that appear to be unnatural. They're these very, very strange looking floating moats. And as you inspect them more thoroughly, you realize that they appear to be kind of emanating water themselves. And when you pull them away from the water, they seem to drain less. But you acquire 3 of these elemental motes of water. I will add those to your sheet. Other than that, it looks like they were using this liquid here to kind of blanch bones from other things that kind of loosen up the marrow inside. So the water is kind of grimy and gross, but it looks like they were using this as like preparation for food that they had gotten from other places. In fact, there's one part of the space that looks like it is kind of the southwestern section kind of here. It looks like they had a large like reptilian creature based on the skeletal structure in there that they were kind of picking apart and kind of drinking the marrow of. I'll get those motes onto your sheet. Besides that, is there anything else that I need to know about before I sign us out?
How do we want to divide up the gold and the
I
moon milk?
Do that in a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so it is on record, in case anybody does forget, when I cast Arcane Lock, I designate all the people of the Manor Fort, and that way it doesn't matter who comes, and the password is Zergo Jr.
Hell yeah.
That makes the most sense.
Everything's
Elemental
just better than Zergo.
pretty much a simple common ingredient. If you eat one, you are no longer thirsty for 24 hours.
Okay. Sweet.
All right. So they have set up a defensive point inside of the tower structure. Based on what you're kind of predicting space-wise, you're about halfway up the tower, or just about halfway up the tower. And you feel like these next portions of the tower are going to be much more difficult, as it's assumed that the hierarchy, the people who are kind of in charge of the tower will be above you. And whether or not those are spellcasters, they did have a spellcaster at the gate the first time this place was encountered. Or if it's like powerful warriors, gnolls were seen in this vicinity, and gnolls do have kind of affiliations with more fiendish material. But what happens next inside of this space that out of character we know is called the Chimera Spire, but we didn't actually learn that in game. We'll find out. Thanks for watching, those that did, and we will see you, I believe, tomorrow. We're going to play again tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Ciao for now.